welcome to the Demon Queen Awakens. You are a party that's been hearing basically rumors regarding a strange figure wandering the lands making outlandish requests of royals and rulers. You may alternately have encountered maybe written posters promising riches in exchange for the bravery needed to save the world. All of them seem to trace back to a single man named Abasi. Descriptions of him vary, some painting him as a doomsaying crackpot with madness in his eyes, or a deranged old man yearning for his lost heyday. But each time he comes it's paired with some rumor of a great evil poised to bring upon the end times. Whatever your reasoning might be, however, you heard of him. Something about this has piqued your interest, and you found yourself traveling to the inn where Abasi is reported to be staying in. Upon approaching inside the inn, you see that Abasi is a man in his 60s, but built like a much younger man. He is tall, broad-shouldered, and muscular. His garb is simple and light, with no more armor than necessary to protect him. Though once bald and clean-shaven, a few days' growth of gray hair now betrays his age. A network of scars cut through his darkly tanned and weather-worn skin, down his cheek to the neck and his shoulders. It seems that this man has no shortage of battle, but unlike most who break under the stress of constant danger, he does not appear the least bit diminished by such trials. His eyes are the color of morning dawn, and his gaze is stern. At his rest, he is still, with the patient bearing of a hawk watching for prey. He regards the assembled adventurers with respect and says, "Thank you for agreeing, for listening to my offer. Before we discuss what I'm asking of you, please allow me to explain the history of our foe so that you can properly understand what is at stake." Does anybody want to comply or? Yeah. Basically, it was a
Features or
description.
something?
I was gonna do mid-journey stuff, but I didn't get a chance to mid-journey it for descriptions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did. I just fucking
Mhm.
AI'd up a picture.
Perfect. It all works well.
All right. Cool.
How do I pull up the thing that shows my inventory and all that we had?
Double-click the
Double-click
character, your
icon
portrait.
pop out.
Yeah, I did it
Got
for
it.
you guys
Thank you.
ahead of time right there. So.
Cool, thank you.
Yep.
So I am going to I'm gonna look at him
Mhm.
and I'm gonna say, before we talk business, I need to talk money, old man. I don't work for free.
Fair enough. I understand that, some things of interest is much more than the past. He looks and everything, and you see this sort of like hesitance, but he brings out, if we complete the task in here, 8,000 gold for each of one of you. I think that's a worthy amount for what we are facing.
I'll be
He
the judge of that.
seems not happy, but he feels like basically it seems like it needs to be done.
This must matter a great deal to you, does it not?
It is. This situation is dire. Like I said, it's the evil that is about to awaken could truly cause havoc across the world.
May I inquire
Aye.
as to what this said evil is?
The Demon Queen, Nahib Kalat. She was a person who ruled an empire that spanned the continent and subjugated the nations. At her side were these four dangerous, dreadful generals, each who led her vast armies of corrupted mortals marching toward a bloody cause of domination. She is something that is cruel, depraved, and brought nothing but devastation to the land she claimed. And the people within her border knew only suffering, except those who served her and were rewarded. None dared to oppose the mortal tyrant openly. None except for my order. We, or rather, again, he looks around, just taking a moment of breath and say, were the eyes of Atan. a secret society that dedicated to combating the Demon Queen herself.
You say you were a member of the society. What happened?
Can I do a
She-
history check, Chucky?
Yeah. Go for it.
See if I know,
And while you're doing
Like,
that right there, he goes and
being
looks
as
at
I
you.
am who I am. I figured I might know that.
Yeah. And then what you're as you ask that right there, he says, "The battle from a long time ago has greatly damaged our organization, and we were never able to recover from it. We started diminishing smaller and smaller until it was a few dozen of us, and now I am one of the few left."
Your cause has my curiosity, your money has my attention. I'm willing to go through with this. What about the rest of you?
What is Luke? What does your character look like when he's saying this?
I'll show
What do
you.
you?
I should where? There you go. You guys can see that.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it! It's being stupid. Hold on. I can only see the top corner of his face.
I am going, if only just to show this demon queen what true power is.
I see which one he is though. I'm
Well,
gonna
if my
say
liege
I
is
will-
interested, then I shall listen.
And then for you, Josh, I'll give you your information a little bit about it. It's not much, but with the roll, but it's some.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I didn't figure I
Josh's
can't make
character
that.
looks like a magic card. Looks like a Magic the Gathering card. I'm not crazy, right?
Is
I
Josh the
kinda see that
Leonin?
vibe, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
yes,
like
he
fucking
is.
a Johnny.
Okay, yeah, no, he looks exactly like fucking Ajani, dude.
Oh my god.
Johnny
no,
OP.
no. Ajani has white fur.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh, okay, yeah, he can never be as good as Ajani.
Oof, big oof.
Ooh.
He just called you out. You better be. Yeah, shut him off, Josh.
Honestly, I feel like part of my character design is like an undead. What is that? God, he's like a metal golem type looking dude. I think he's a planeswalker, like Core or Car or something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think I have him actually. I just remember his name because he sucks.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I've completely let him escape my mind.
He looks upon
Yeah, it's
you.
okay.
So he looks and he nods to you guys gleefully with a nice slight smile on his face to three of you right there, and he looks back at the Leonin and says, "And what about you? Is that fair enough? 8,000 gold?"
So
okay,
he's
Josh.
gonna.
Yeah.
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay, go
So
ahead.
he's gonna look at him, and he's gonna take out a flask, and he's gonna drink from. It's a very large flask, and he's gonna drink out of it. And he's gonna take his time, and he's gonna screw the top on. And he goes, "The Order of the Ravished Heart works for gold, and we only work for an amount we deem fit. 8,000 gold seems reasonable unless I deem it otherwise by the end of this venture."
He nods, and he goes right there. And what about you, dwarf? Does that sound feasible?
I could buy myself plenty of booze.
Fair enough. And then he goes, "Well, we might as well get preparations. Again, you guys do not need to worry about any of the travel costs or food and everything. I will take care of that. Again, this journey is treacherous. We must reach to the vault of Aten, which is quite some time from here. I would suggest if you need to buy anything else left, please do now, as we will be moving forward the next day."
I think my supplies are sufficient.
Fair
This king goes nowhere without being amply prepared.
Fair enough. I will. Is there any other questions before we proceed further with the journey? Is there anything to you guys would like to know? Oh,
You called it the Vault of Aten. Is that correct?
that is correct.
In what manner of land does this vault lie?
The vault is located in the valley on the far edges of most modern maps, in the stretch of hostile sand where a nation once stood, but was swallowed by the deserts after it collapsed. I know the routes, and I know what was expected of the landmarks that we will reach this long-buried location. Again, the journey will take a long time before we get there, a month's work.
Very well.
I'm gonna sort of snarl and say, hold on a minute.
Hmm?
I agreed to go on this journey and to do this for the time being, but members of my order don't normally have baggage to carry with us. And he looks at everyone at the table.
You'll
I wanna
find me more than
Oh.
capable.
I want
The
to make
only
it a
people here carrying my baggage are my servants. Thank you very much.
Dave's
Well, I
playing
wanna
another
make
You
it a
see the
nobleman.
very tall, cloaked figure perk up as he hears his leech speak.
Fair enough.
I'm
All
going
right.
to. So I'm gonna say I want to make it abundantly clear. If you are a burden and you are weighing me down, you are
I was
getting left
already a renowned hero when you were but a mewling kitten.
Oh, this is going to be a great party. I am enjoying this.
How old is your character?
He appeared in his 50s.
So we're like the same age, fuckers.
He appear.
That's
He says.
true.
I was causing nightmares for the realms long before your generations had even thought to birth you. Any of you. So, this king shall be fine.
You're a noble, Dave. Is that?
No, I'm a
Yeah,
reincarnated
sure. Let's
lich.
go with that.
Oh, see.
Yeah.
And I'm his fucking mecho biomechanical golem servant.
Yeah.
Okay. So hold on. Do we know he's a lich by looking at him?
No, I look like just a Vidalkin. Like I said, I'm reincarnated. I'm not a lich anymore.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But I was once upon a
Oh.
time.
If
You
you
just
get
got-
some peeking underneath my robes, you might find some bone plating mixed in with the metal.
Uh-huh. So, Chucky
Yeah.
or Luke, you said your
Yes.
character
Appears
would
to
be well
about
known.
50.
would be well known. Chuck, do our characters know of each other? Because we're both apparently well-known individuals.
Well, he did
Uh,
just call you a fucking pussy, so I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, the
That's
situation
true.
here is that it depends on if you guys have done things similar with each other, but I would doubt
imagine.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
So, so basically, from here, he gets everything sorted out here, and he's like, "All right, I guess we'll start beginning. Shall go? It will be a week." So, as you guys get ready and all that stuff, he is preparing stuff from this just this. He set up this basically wagon set with some two camels right here, ready to carry, all the luggage or anything like that for the travels worth. Again, it looks like there's a month travels of goods and food and supplies there. So again, you guys don't need to worry about rations. How is everybody going to be prepared or how is there anything else anybody has to prepare as we go forward?
Nah, we're pretty good.
Um,
Quotas and objectives to
no,
fulfill.
I do. Were you asking this in character or out of character?
Out of character, sorry. Yeah, this is more out of character here.
Okay.
just to make sure.
Interesting. So I don't need to prepare anything or anything like that, but I do want to make note, that the sword that I have, is my packed weapon, but it's not marked as proficient when I roll, so I'm gonna have to be adding +4 to that, like, manually.
Gotcha.
So I'm just
Fair
giving you a
enough.
heads up.
Okay. Sound good.
I guess I'm gonna buy like 2 extra water skins. I'm sure that's like a gold or 2.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, go for it.
What a
You go to the local place and get some
fucking
water skins right
fluid.
there. Can I get that? If not, just add it. Like a
An
custom
alchemy
item.
jug produces all the liquid I need.
Fair enough.
I
Alright.
do not require sustenance, unless it is that of the dead.
Oh boy.
So, since we've talked about it, kind of, and we have like basic pictures here, can we go around and just like describe fully what our characters look like for the
Go
just
ahead.
role
And
play?
again, I was gonna give you some time frame to talk about each other if you wanted to during the travels. But yeah.
I feel like it
Right.
should be an in-character thing, Josh.
Oh, okay.
I think it'll be more fun that way.
That being said, I have to ask Dave. Are we coming out with our looks and stuff, or are we being sneaky?
I mean, from our looks that are outwardly what they would see, we can. I mean, I just look like a Vidalcan, but very pale.
Okay. Well, I do have
going to-
some kind of fleshy parts and skull plating and bone plating underneath my my cloak. So I mean,
Chuck,
Mhm.
I would like to make the argument that at least Dave's character wouldn't recognize the emblem on my armor being what he is.
Old. Or a reincarnated lich.
Do a history check,
I
requiring
guarantee
on that.
Can do, one
he
moment.
would have probably been hunted by my guys at one point.
18.
Oh yeah,
you understand that, you gotta watch out for him.
So, the emblem, Dave, is it is a bleeding heart with thorns wrapped around it. It's on my armor and whatever, and it is from the Order of the Ravaged Heart, which are essentially, like in layman's terms, they're witchers. They hunt monsters and demons, etc., for gold, and they are
I gotta change this. 'cause-
talented and skilled at such.
Uh-huh.
oh no.
That's what we need. Alright, so again, you guys. Oops, sorry.
No.
You guys are now traversing into the desert, and upon this, as you guys are moving across there, okay. Again, the journey to through the desert is gonna be fast, but just FYI. Something amiss was basically something unsettling as you traverse. I need everybody to roll either a wisdom save, a survival check, or a nature check.
Ooh, survival and nature. God damn it, it's cut off.
While we're doing this, Dave, how tall?
Yeah. How tall am I?
Nah,
Yeah.
bloody.
Here.
Like 6 foot.
Ah, bloody
Okay.
gobble snots. I know nothing of the desert.
I'm 7. What were the roles you want us to do? History or what?
No, survival or
Nature.
nature. You choose either one.
Oh, survival or nature.
So Chucky, because I have big dome set up, the bottom part of my sheet is cut off, so I have to do it on D&D Beyond. I apologize.
Okay.
But I'm rolling survival over there.
Just let me
Yeah,
yell
I
it
got
out to
You'll
me.
hate D&D Beyond's roll.
Yeah, just tell me what it is.
I got an 8.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Okay.
11.
All right, and then I go do his. All right.
Calloused Venara. I'm gonna guess that you're a Calloustar. That's why you say, I appear to be in my 50s. You're just fucking stinking old.
Unfortunately, as you guys were traversing the desert right here, amidst your situation, you didn't realize how dangerous the wilderness hides. It's many unknown dangers, facing a threat that you've never seen before, or maybe a group of 6 lizard folks come
Oh,
emerging
right.
out of nowhere with their 6 giant lizards engaged. Activate the scene, and I have to.
How far are we
Initiative?
from it?
About like 30 feet from them.
No,
60.
I meant the tomb.
The
itself.
tomb, you're like a week's way in.
Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
just. I was like, how long have we actually traveled?
And how far away are we from our starting town?
A good amount of time. So
I'll run back to the
A
gate.
few days.
yeah, a few days. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I get everyone here? No.
I only see 4 of us.
Everybody move your dots across the screen. Wee.
Yeah. Okay, there's 5 right there. And then just first I have to put these in their locations.
So during that travel, we would have discussed ourselves, no?
Yeah. During a couple
Probably.
days, yes, yeah.
No, we all sat awkward.
Just
silence
sat
in
awkwardly.
the
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
exactly.
for a few
Sorry.
days. Just
I
staring at each other.
100% would do that if the situation was naturally going that route. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm kind of like playing that what is the word? Like happy-go-lucky kind of like, energy.
Go
Like,
with the flow.
ah, yes, you're wounded. And then you're just like, yeah, no, I am. Can you heal me? I can. Would you like me to?
All right, elevation is 10 feet above here, so this is a little bit high right here.
Got it. So I
Basically, you
would've-
guys could set yourself. I'm gonna make a square of where you can position yourself. So you guys can position yourself anywhere in this square right here.
We can't move.
So
do.
I would have
sorry, pause.
I would have specifically so I
Yeah.
would absolutely be right like
I'm
right
free.
on the
Yeah.
is the
I'm
first thing.
free.
Whoa, where are you going?
Where would you like
I
to
would
be?
take up a position in front of my liege, guarding him more than anything.
Rad.
Actually, since Callist
I will
seems
consume
to
you
be
later.
Yes.
since he seems to be the a worthy warrior, I'd probably be like side by side with him now that I think about it.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Ah,
Man,
epic
these guys
battle
know
me.
nothing about me.
I'm in plate
I
mail
will
with
say, just
plate mail with a mall,
Go
by
ahead.
the way.
I will say that my character is 7 feet tall, and he's low entirely.
Okay.
You will notice that there is an ion stone floating by his head. If you,
Your character's about as tall as mine is.
yeah, I have a big greatsword.
These guys.
You know, it's not knowing you rolled is one thing, but knowing you rolled but not knowing what you rolled for is also terrifying.
All right.
So I think that for funsies, good.
So I was just gonna say, because Brian did bring it up, during our travels, I probably would have explained my order and what I do. For anyone who didn't know.
Yeah.
So it is out in the air
Sure.
now.
Yeah. Sorry about the travel rushing part right here. My bad.
You're good. I would say, for funsies' sake, if we go down, we have to make death saves. I think you should roll them and not tell us the result.
That'd be rad.
That
Now
would be fun.
that's. Whew.
That's.
I've played
I'm
this
okay with
way,
that.
and it is so much fun because
okay
it
with
makes it
that.
so you can be like, oh, well, I know for a fact that he could still roll 2 death saves, and he'll be okay. But now it's like, man, I don't know if he's fucking dying or not. Like, good God.
I know that
You know?
rule, but it's up to the. I'm allowing. If it depends on the majority. How does everybody feel about that?
Only
okay
if you
with it.
add in a condition that if we're looking at someone, we can make a medicine roll to know.
Fine. I have no problem with that. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
yeah, that's no problem.
So
Cool.
are we rolling
I always like
now?
anything that gives a use to medicine because it's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Right.
enough.
Right.
Okay.
Are we
You
rolling
can
initiative?
use medicine to overview it. With you can basically, if you observe, yeah, you can give it like, yeah, like 30. If you see the person, you can do the medicine roll on them. Yes, that's fine. Okay.
Chucky?
Yes.
Initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative now.
Oh,
I have a
give it
nice
to
one.
me,
Let's
baby.
go.
Oh, there's like confetti when you get a nat 20. That's cool. Too bad it was initiative nat 20. That sucks.
I got a 10.
Oh, well.
We got a 23. We got a 20.
My least, are you okay?
Yeah.
I
good point.
am fine. Defend me while I
Oh,
prepare.
Okay. If you're far away from them, it's gonna be a more harder DC. Okay. So we're looking around like 15 there. But if you're really close to them, the DC is lower at 10. Okay.
Works for
medicine
me.
check.
All right, I'm
Thank you.
trying to figure out
Um,
how to roll initiative.
Yeah. Sword.
Double click on your character, and then you'll see the
Okay.
word initiative on the right hand side towards the top. Click that.
Okay.
Or do you see at the top of your screen where you have your name and then inventory, spells, features, etc.? You can just click utility and roll initiative is under there, along with short rest, long rest, etc.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
You're in there. You're in there. You're in there. You're in there. The only one, Dave, you need to do. You need to do Tyler's.
Tyler got a
Man.
10.
10?
Do I still need to roll in here or
Yeah.
No, I can add him in here.
Okay.
I just got them in combat and then change it here.
red?
So, as we roll initiative, I'm gonna pull out my great sword with magical runes on it, and I'm gonna look at Callus. I'm gonna be like, try to keep up, old man.
We'll see.
There we go. All right.
Shut
okay.
him up, shut him
Beginning
down.
and
Let's go,
combat.
lads.
Barros, it's your turn. You're first.
Yeah, I'm first. Oh,
No,
fucking
Barrows.
Theros. Yeah,
Barrows.
Barros, whatever. It's very similar to Veros, which is something I'm also.
Elizabeth, they're
I
all
was
looking
also
at you with-
confused.
It confused
Yeah.
the fuck out of me.
Yeah, they're all looking at you with the lizardmen are all losing with enthusiasm as they haven't had a great supper in a long time.
They will still be denied supper today.
So, who goes?
You,
You.
Josh.
Oh, cool. Right. I guess that's
You
23.
called your character name out.
Uh,
I gotta lower my volume here.
so each square is how much
5 feet.
movement?
5 feet.
It's 5 feet.
And
Just
I don't know
realized
if you guys
I
know,
don't
but the
have
top
a
left, remember you have the Argon Combat head to assist you with fighting, if you guys want to use it.
Oh yeah. So 5,
Just remember
10.
to equip your weapons and all that stuff in there.
20, 25. So he's what? He's 10 feet away from me?
He's
Is
10
that-
feet away from you right now, that lizard.
Okay. Give me a second. I have to.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Where's the Argon? There it is. That's what I wanted. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot about this. How many times can I do this? I think I can actually summon him as many times as I want. So I'm gonna summon my Echo.
I should have created a token for that, but yeah, where are you putting it? I gotta change the color.
Put him 15 feet away. So I guess like right up here-ish.
Okay. Where? Right
Let
here?
me-
Right here?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. Alright, he is red because, just to clarify, he is the token.
Got it.
Yeah.
So that's... So manifesting him is my bonus action. I have to... Jeez, it's been a while since I played an Echo Fighter. Hold on. I have to remember what I can do with him. Oh, right. So he can just. Okay. So he can attack when I attack. It's
Okay.
just for no action. So, okay.
Hmm.
So,
So
I
it's like
guess
a
I'm.
multi-attack kind of feature.
You can use
Yeah.
that. Yep.
It's like a shadow clone, essentially,
Can,
with limited
I
features.
figured as much. I've
yeah.
just
When
never
you
never
attack,
seen an
or
echo
when
fighter
you
before.
basically you deny your attack to give your echoes the attack.
Right. You can attack from its position.
Yeah, you can
Right.
attack from its position. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'll do. I'll slice at this thing.
Okay. Fair enough. Go for it.
No, I don't. Okay, well, why isn't it?
Hmm?
Okay, so I can't. It's not letting me roll to hit with the sword. It's only letting me use its ability.
Did you
The
put you're
Argon
using
combat
Argon, right? Right.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
equip, draw. You have to remember you have to go to inventory and put all those stuff into those boxes on the left
Drag 'em
side.
over. Solasta
Yeah.
style.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Fuck, I have to remember how to do it. Hold on. So I open the pop-out screen for that, right?
Yep.
And then I drag it from there.
And then to those boxes so you don't have to.
Right. Got
Yep.
it. There we go.
That's
Cool.
That's your offhand. If you want to move that to your left is your main
It's a
action, by the way.
two-handed weapon.
Oh, the two-handed weapon.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not actually letting me move it. So, over there. No, don't trash it, damn it. Permission to... Bite me!
Just might.
Give me a second.
I don't think I want to.
No, why are you putting it there? I'm a fit. I'm gonna throw a fit.
Do you know the roll for
There we
it?
go. Got it. Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Got it. Shut up.
Okay.
Got it. No, do not use ability. Just roll the. Roll to attack. What do you?
You get the
Alright,
full.
I'm just gonna have to do it in D&D Beyond because
Okay.
it.
Show me the hit right there.
Letting
Yeah.
me- Yeah. That's a 19 plus 8. I'm assuming that hits.
That hits. Yes.
Okay. It's. So I'll do this over here. So it will be 2d6 plus 4.
Okay.
Turn this on. So 13 damage from the greatsword.
Okay. Fair enough.
And
Still
then
alive, but you just basically see all this guts just coming out of its like side.
Mhm. And then I believe I can, if I'm not mistaken, every time I get a hit with it. Hold on. Maybe not?
If you hit a creature,
look
you
at that
choose to
bud
cast
gaze.
the spell magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I thought I had a thing. Oh, so it's a bonus action. Okay, I see. Never mind. What I was thinking is a bonus action. Okay. No, it had nothing to do with the spell magic. Don't worry about it. Alright, so I slice the bitch from the spot of my echo.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's my turn.
And that was one of the lizard mounts, correct?
One of the giant lizards are right there. Yes. They hit.
Okay.
All right.
Where
You
do
have the
I-
intern, but I'll move it forward to. Brian, it's your turn.
I don't remember
Perfect.
how to enter.
So, starting off, I'm going to do a quick whistle.
Okay.
Zeno, time to hunt. A small mechanical bird will fly out of one of my bags on the back.
Are you an
There it is.
artificer?
Look
I
how
love
tiny it is.
Additionally, on my action, I'm gonna throw out a small contraption, hit it with a hammer, and say, "Turret done. Go get him, boy."
Oh,
Are
I
you
knew I should have.
Torbjorn?
Oh
I
god,
hate
Are you
this.
one
fucking
making just
Torbjorn?
Rock and stone, brother. Rock and stone.
sure. Just your
Oh.
token because I did not have a turret ready.
I hate you so much, Brian.
So Brian's a dwarf.
All right, fair enough.
He's
We
a true
we literally
dwarf.
talked about this at
Just-
one point. I didn't know he was in this campaign though, because I would have definitely fucking done some similar shit.
And then I
Oh my God.
immediately pull out my staff, and I'm holding it weirdly. I'm not holding it like one would hold a staff. I'm holding it like a gun.
Mhm.
All right.
A sideways gun.
Fair enough.
All right. So bonus action: Eldritch Blast from the cannon.
Okay, fair
That
enough.
is
If you
going
can't
to
use,
be a
oh.
+9. I'm just gonna roll
Okay.
a d20 because I have no way to.
yeah, no problem.
for
Like
it.
if you had to do, that's fine. Which
That's
one?
Ryan, are you a
What
single
are?
class?
I forgot to ask. What are you attacking?
that one.
Okay.
Brian, are you
So
a single class?
you do not hit with that.
Okay.
Like
And
just a
then
straight level 9 artificer?
Optimus will end up Xeno will end up going attacking the same one.
Okay,
If
fair
it's
enough. Yeah. Let me just actually check the. Yeah, fine.
Oh, it should
yeah,
be fine.
yeah, you're fine.
and then that is going to be a +9 to hit as well.
Yep.
So I'll roll another d20.
Yep.
And it'll be 1d4 + 4.
That
so
hits.
That's a 20. So
Yeah, that hits.
1d4 + 4.
Want it noted that both of you and Dave have servants.
So
Dave has a
Total
a
damage
servant
is-
servant,
would be
you
7?
have a
Yes,
homunculus
that is correct.
servant.
okay, fair enough. Your little mechanical thing just goes in and go on, basically cutting it a little bit and making it some scratches here and there. So. Okay.
Alright. End my turn. I don't have
Alright,
the end
fair
turn
enough.
button.
Okay. Fair enough. I will move that. All right. Callus, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna stride over towards the right.
Go for it.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Misty Step
Okay.
to there.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I'm just burning it right now. There we go.
Gotcha. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm going to swing my giant maul around.
Oh man, he has a maul. There's a giant two-handed sword crew. Oh my god.
We're doing it for the
Oh,
the big lizard on my left.
fair enough. Go for it.
I'm really curious what everyone's AC
Oh
is right now.
god.
Yeah.
All
My
right,
man.
it's business time.
Oh my
Squish.
god. Holy crap. All right. Oh, the
Squish.
damage. Yep. Oh, I did. Holy crap! Yeah, basically, while you did a nice slash, basically, Barros, as you look and turn around, you just hear this crushing maul go, and the whole like bottom of the after smashing the lizard, you see like cracks on the ground, of the desert, like this hard part of the desert here. It's dead.
All right, yeah, and then with my extra attack, I'm turning on the next one.
Looks good.
All right, go for it. That hits.
Okay,
Oh, you got a little animation for the hammer. That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Just the auto roll, I guess. Oh. Yeah. You see the lizardman just turn to the left as he hears the rupture, and he gets smacked in the face from your maul. So
Fuck
he's still
yeah.
alive, but he's holding. Okay.
All right.
And then anything else, or you're good, Luke?
These beasts don't seem so tough. Who's next?
All right. It is Aeon Gun Cryo. Dio's your turn.
Just call him Gun. I'm gonna call him
Gun.
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 You can't even fucking get
Yeah, I can't.
close to it.
Oh
It's,
my god.
I believe it's pronounced Aungun Krok.
Algoon Croc. Oh my
Yeah, I'm just calling him Gun.
god. This is
Close
the name.
enough. At least go with
AGC.
fucking like Krok or something.
I'm just gonna acronym you, put AGC.
You
That's
You
how I'm
get
gonna do
Gun.
it.
You get Gun.
Gun. Alright, Gun, go ahead.
I mean,
Do
I'm
your thing.
close enough to. All right, so the giant lizard that Barros, right? Saying that right?
Barros
Was
on the left
attacking.
is
I'm
the-
gonna target with an. Yeah, I'm gonna target with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, roll it, yeah, in D&D Beyond, and then just let me know results.
Keep going. Keep going. Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna be a modded 25.
What? Oh, mod 25. Oh, okay. I was like, okay. Like, alright. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. All right. Should be. I guess it didn't auto factor that in, but yeah, it should be 2d10 because
Mhm.
level. So it doesn't. Yeah, I have to roll another one. All right. So the first one is 10,
Okay.
and then the second is 13.
Fair enough. As you as you do this right here, you all of a sudden you just see that lizard just basically flip over and he's dead right there. So good guy.
Sick with. Let's see. I don't think I need that yet. With that, I'll just brandish my great sword and end my turn.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Okay, giant lizard. So this one's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. 5, 10, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ba-ba-ba. 40.
Jesus Christ, Dave.
They're actually gonna
Did you
attack.
roll a nat 1, bro?
I rolled 2. So with my +2, I got 4 on my initiative.
Oh, man.
They actually can go because they're gonna.
Looks.
Okay, and there's that. This one's gonna attack your Echo Knight though, right here. And a 23 to hit. That's bye-bye
Yeah,
to that Echo
another hit.
Knight. Yep, there we go. So I'm just gonna
If
put it
it-
aside because I'm betting
don't
you're gonna
need to roll
reuse it
damage.
again.
Go ahead.
So there. Okay, now it's the lizard folks. 5. Oh no. Oh no. 5. 10. Okay. All right. There's that part right there for their movement. Okay, now they're gonna attack. So both of these are gonna attack you, attack Barros. They look at you and they strike. Let's see here. Boop boop. All right, the highest I had was
Either hit.
16 to hit. Right
No.
there. Oh, they had to do. Okay.
That shit tinks off my armor.
Okay, and they're gonna attempt to do this other attack on you. Yep. Basically, you see them try to attack with their club, trying to smack you. You hear that nice bounce from the basically their clubs, and then they try to attempt to bite you, but again, their teeth just it's not going anywhere with that. It just
Mm-hmm.
and now this one right here is gonna attack you, Callus.
All right. Bring it on.
All right. The first attempt attack was the bite. It tries to bite you. Fortunately, you take a nice dodge from it, but then it comes with a uppercut heavy club and hits you.
I will cast
23 to
shield. I will
shield?
cast shield. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So as he attempts to do that, his magical shield just pushes him back. And then this one, looking upon this, how far can that shine right there? Okay. It will attack. All right. So let me do the range here. Oops. Okay. It's gonna do this with disadvantage. Nope. Oh, does a 14 hit? Tyler, does your character does a 14 hit?
No, far
Okay.
from it.
Okay, fair enough. you just see this giant this javelin come out, and it goes, and you just step to the side, and that's it.
I'm gonna go.
No,
grab
no, no, no.
No.
I do not step to the side. I am
you just break
defending
it?
my lord. I would deflect that shit. Hell yeah,
Fair
bro.
enough. Okay,
I am
fair
a
enough.
firm
You deflect
believer
it.
that in
Alright,
having
so
armor just like defend you every time is lame, and I just want to fucking deflect shit. It's so much
All right,
cool.
fair enough. You just basically just as it came to you, you just come at it and then just snap it, like you just and it just bounces to the
Hell yeah,
side like
bro.
that.
Hell yeah.
All right. This one is right here. He will do a attack on you. You Brian, you also see this one. He looks like at you, but he's gonna try to attack you with a javelin.
Okay.
This one is going to be. Yeah, he is gonna do normal. All right, does a 20 hit?
Oh god. The dice
Yes,
almost hurt.
it does.
All right, fair enough. 4 piercing damage. He basically
Man,
goes right here and
that's
does a nice
lame.
steady aim and just hits a little. It just scrapes a little bit of your arm and basically goes to on the side on the ground. All right, and I think those are all
You said
it
4
right there.
damage?
Yeah, 4 damage. And this one here, I forgot about this one here. It will attack him to disadvantage. Yeah, that's not a hit. Okay, there we go. That's all done. All right, fair enough. That is it right there. Now, Elios, it's your turn.
Finally, that big lizard on the left, it's dead, yes?
Yes, the left desert. This left desert is
I
dead.
blasted it.
Fantastic. I'm gonna use corpse bomb on it.
Okay, fair enough.
What size
My
of creature is it? Is it medium, large? What are we thinking?
It is a
And I'm back.
large. Hey, welcome back.
Large. So it's gonna be a
Oh,
10-foot explosion. That might catch you. Fuck, no, if that catches you, I don't know if I want to do it.
10-foot
Hold on,
explosion.
hold on.
Fine, I
Just
can
You're
measured it.
fine. We'll bring you
You're
back.
fine?
It's
Oh,
fine. I
no,
can
that's
take
perfect. Yeah, so it's not. It doesn't look like it's gonna hit you. So perfect. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Go ahead and have them make a saving throw, a dex save.
Fair enough.
I guess the one that's caught in it.
Mhm.
That is certainly a failure. So they're going to take the full.
Oh shoot! I've been doing public rolls right there. Oh,
Sure. Wow, that was a low roll. Well, they're gonna take 5 damage.
okay, fair enough. Okay.
My liege,
Um,
are you performing today?
I suppose I might as well put on a little bit of a show.
So, I'm gonna ask. So, corpse bomb, you literally
Very
just take
comedic.
the corpse and make it explode, right?
Yeah, you watch as green energy leaves my fingertips, enters it, and then it slowly swells before combusting.
You
I
see
like
all
to
the
think
guts
that
going
even though I
everywhere too.
wasn't in the
Oh,
blast
you're
radius,
definitely
I
spattered with
stretched.
viscera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true, right there. All right. Any other actions?
I also imagine this just adds to my fucking
Oh,
fear
shoot.
factor.
Oh my
when
god.
I do
Oh,
my
I
next-
guess all that stuff got
I
into your nooks
forgot
and crannies.
This guy.
Okay, well my
Yeah.
turn's
The
over.
fuck is that?
So
That's a
what the fuck-
bossy. I forgot to add him in here. My bad.
Oh, well, that is
Let's just
unfortunate.
assume he was last. All right, y'all.
Gotcha.
Okay.
What is he?
A bossy, the guy who's been with you guys.
This is the caravan guy, or the,
The
mission
caravan
giver.
guy.
Oh.
Ah,
The old
Yeah,
man?
sorry.
Who gave us money?
No,
He,
Caravan
he hasn't given
man.
us. He hasn't given us money yet, but he has
Hasn't given
given
you-
us.
The old man who gave us the job in
Yeah.
promise of
yes.
money. Okay.
Yep. And we'll put this. He would have been in the front lines here.
What was that
Yes,
you were
if
just
you're
looking at, huh, Dave?
What? What did it say?
I
Tyler?
was just reading some of the shit you kept like rolling over, so I was just like, "What were you just looking
Oh.
at, huh?"
'Cause I think
So
I'm
he
missing
critted the
a
first time.
spell. Chucky, I think I'm missing a spell.
Yeah, which one?
Animate undead.
It might have ended up under a feature.
Well, that's how I figured out it was a feature, because I have a feature that called Undead Thralls, which is I add it to my spellbook if it's not already there, but it's not in
Gotcha.
my
Okay, just remind me whenever you have to activate that, and then I'll have to activate it right there.
Will do.
Okay. So he attacks that. Damage critical hit. Okay. Alright, there's that there. And then you see him strike again. Oh. Hits anyway. Alright. So with his, basically you see him charge in, and basically with two strikes of his sword, hits the head of the lizard again, and then he strikes it again, and the lizard head just chops off. This is dead.
Oh, my
Okay.
7. Dead.
I'm not used to seeing the man who's promising the pay doing the work, but I
doing,
thank you nonetheless.
you know, as are you. I'm doing what is best to protect the future of mankind.
Noble
What type of
cause.
weapon is he using, Chucky?
He
What-
has
what
this,
is he?
He has this like kabosh, a
Ash?
sword, a kapash. Excuse me.
Yeah, it was okay. A Kopesh. Got it.
Yeah. You know, is that
Did they
basically?
fucking nerf warlock spell slots?
No, warlocks have always had very few spell slots.
All right, Barrows,
Didn't
your
get
turn.
him back on the
Well, I
short
know
rest.
that, but I feel like I had a little bit more than that. I mean, that's true, I suppose. But I literally only have 2. I just thought, I remember having more. But it is what it is.
They're cantrip lords.
Yes, I'm aware. I've played them most of the time before.
All right,
It's not an issue or anything. I just
Barrows, is your turn.
Okay, give me a second.
I don't want to.
Okay. So I'm going to move up. I'm gonna go. What? Oh,
You're
I'm
saying-
moving the wrong
yeah.
one.
You're the
I'm gonna go here. Gonna go here, and I'm gonna. So I'm gonna flavor this as these two lizardmen swing their clubs and try to bite at me, and I
Yes.
sort of like roll under their clubs as they both swing into this position,
Okay, fair enough.
and I fuck it and I roar. My
Fair enough.
daunting roar ability.
Gotcha. Daunting roar save was wisdom save here. Fair enough.
Hmm. So anything within 10 feet, which is these 3,
Yep.
need a wisdom save.
Okay. Okay. All right. As you roar right here, basically this one right here becomes frightened, and he just falls to the ground for a second, and he's boop right there. However, these two, they felt the presence of this roar, but they held their grounds.
Okay. So the one that's frightened, I'm gonna swing my sword at.
Fair enough.
Fuck that bitch. That's a 27 to hit.
That hits.
And 2d6 plus 4. 12 damage.
All right, you hit him that right beautifully.
You go, girl.
You just go, and you basically cut his arm off, one of his arms off, but he's still holding out.
How do I end turn? What's the button for that?
There should be at the bottom right with the Argon, but if you can't see, I'll push. Just let me know when you
Oh,
want to end turn, and I'll move forward. Okay.
I got it. There we go. Let's see it be Ryan.
Alright, so first action, I will be casting 3rd level Tasha's Caustic Brew. So the two creatures north of me are going to have to make a Dex save 16.
This one here and this one right here.
I gotta go back to the page. Yes.
Okay.
I love this spell. I've always wanted to use it, but never found the time. So
Both have failed.
Okay, so they're going to take 64 acid, and they're going to take 2d4 at the start of each of their turns because they're covered.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Roll that damage.
roll the acid. Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, those are some good rolls. Let's go, baby.
Callus, when you were like, smacking this, this other one on the right side, all of a sudden you
Yes.
just see a spew of caustic just fly on the face of that, and you see his body just melts and burns. It screams in pain and then falls to the ground. And then this one right here, you see it also screaming up, and it's like scratching its face as it's steaming and right there. So boop. Wow. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, bonus action. Turret's going to attack this guy.
Okay. Fair enough.
So +9.
Pew 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 pew.
That's 14 to hit. That does not hit.
That's unfortunate. Okay, +9 for the homunculus. That is
That
That's
does
not
not
good.
hit.
Nope.
Yeah, but
Okay.
where is the position? You want to position it up here to attack?
It's a ranged attack.
Oh, it's a range attack? Oh, my
It
apologies.
doesn't, it
Okay.
doesn't have to move.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
All
right.
right, that's it.
Okay. Callus, it's your turn.
The carnage. It reminds me of old times.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna swing on this one that's right in front of me.
Oh, that one's dead. That's
Oh,
what.
he's dead.
Yeah,
okay.
he's dead. Sorry, I forgot to put the symbol. Yep.
All right. Then
I mean, near you, you've got essentially that one small lizard dude. How do you ping like that?
Hold
Oh, I got
left
it.
click.
You've
Yeah,
got
I'm s-
this
I'm
dude over
saving it.
here.
No.
You've got
Okay.
this dude up there, and then you've got a bunch of dudes over by me.
Hmm.
Because you've got these two little guys here. You've got big dude here, big dude here,
That does reduce the AC.
and one more big dude over here.
okay.
Oh, and there's another one up here as well. I didn't see before.
What time of day is it?
It's
Blazing
the
hot.
middle. It's in like, let's say in the afternoon, or middle of the afternoon. So.
Okay.
we talking high
I
noon?
know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use control shadows for the shadows of that tree.
Okay, go for it. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. So the shadow will animate as I like. It will move, I guess, up to 30 feet, and it will
Okay.
attack the guy down by our
Cool.
paymaster.
Fair
Okay.
enough. Let me just put a tent here. So this is this.
So that guy makes a Constitution save.
All right, fair enough.
Yep.
Hmm. It fails.
Okay.
I guess.
So he takes 2d8 necrotic.
Ooh.
So I have to find a. See, this spell didn't make it across, probably because it's some
So
sort of
you
custom
can
homebrew spell.
you can either roll on D&D Beyond, just let me know the results, or
Okay.
you can do a manual roll through the system and just put roll space 2d8 plus your modifier and all that.
I'm just gonna roll it on D&D
Yeah,
Beyond.
D&D
Is it-
Beyond. Yeah.
Is this encounter just a random one on the road, or is this something like near our destination?
We're nowhere
Well-
near our destination. We're a couple weeks out.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
along
Okay.
the road. We're a few
Right,
days
so
out.
not,
Yeah.
9 necrotic damage.
9 necrotic damage? Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Okay, you see it, like this shadow appear out of nowhere, like just start moving from the tree, and then just smothering around, just basically entrenching this lizard in this pure shadows, choking its life away. Okay.
All right, good with that. And then I stand, where I am. I'm looking up at the top of the cliff. I'm like holding my hand up and I'm beckoning that guy. Come on down.
Ooh.
And I'm done.
Do it like a
Move it, John.
do intimidation check.
Okay.
It depends. Yeah, would go for it.
No, I'd say a taunt is an intimidation check, but instead
Mhm.
of being scared of him, he gets aggroed to him. I like that. That's a good mechanic.
Okay, fair enough. Like, yeah. Yeah. As you do that right here, he first like bewildered. And he's like, "Ah!" And then he goes and basically jumps off the cliff. And give me a second here.
Is it his turn?
Oh, sorry, my bad. But he is gonna be jumping off. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
The taunt worked. Fuck him up.
Yes.
That's a good mechanic. Hey, Chucky, can I use that?
It's up to
Allow my
you.
players to taunt
Gun,
someone.
it's your turn.
Boop, 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 boop.
So I need to change.
Do it up. Let's go.
Go ahead.
Is he here?
Go ahead.
Tyler?
Oh, me? You talking to me? I didn't hear you.
There's a
You
Because,
are
gun.
done.
everybody was talking like all at once.
Mhm.
Yeah, but when like literally 3 to 4 people are talking at once, it's hard to hear. But yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right.
anyways, so is one of those lizard men to the left still alive?
Yes, this one right here. There's
That
actually two
one?
alive. Yeah. This one's barely alive. This one's still up and running.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really see the icons. Like even if I try to zoom in as much as I want, it doesn't really work.
Gotcha.
Well, Dave, it's hard to look at things when you're only focused on one area.
I'm sorry, that's the area you were talking about before. I'll spread back out. Fuck.
All right, so there's still a guy up on the cliff, huh?
Mm-hmm. There's a couple guys on the cliff.
Well, I'm talking about the one.
Yeah.
There's one here.
I'm trying to see if I've got something that might be able to pull that guy down, because I like the idea of pulling him into a fight he doesn't want. No, not exactly. That's unfortunate. What does this spell? Alright, yeah, we'll just, Can I make it to that one lizard man over on the left? Yeah, that.
You should be able to.
Yep, that's 30 feet. Yeah, that's like 25
Sick.
feet.
Alright, so we're gonna hit him with the great sword.
20 feet.
Oh, giving him the business.
Ooh, let's go for it.
So does a modded 25 hit?
Yeah, that hurts.
Sick. Alright, damage is 8, and I'm gonna need you to keep track of his wounds.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put a note here. I'm just gonna apply
At the beginning of its turn, it'll take 1d4 necrotic, and
Gotcha.
then
I also have to put
every
this
time
here.
for each wound it has.
Gotcha.
And then it can make a DC 15 con save, or somebody can use a DC 15 medicine check
There you go.
to
Gotcha.
heal him.
Okay, fair enough. Go. Alright. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Alright,
No.
fair enough.
I'll end my turn there. He also can't heal besides through resting.
Okay.
That's that.
Chuck, why did you move that lizard one ahead? He didn't get to move yet. I saw that. Bite me.
Hmm?
This one, right here.
What do you mean? Yeah, this one's
You moved
moving.
them
They're all moving.
It's their
They're all.
turn.
It's
Yeah,
their
it's
turn.
They go before
Okay.
I do.
Oh.
Giant lizards all move at the same
Okay.
turn, or all monsters technically.
And then I
Gotcha.
go, because I rolled the
Hmm.
lowest.
30, 35. That one can't attack because of dash. This one will attack though.
Yes, surround me. Yes, come to me and get fucked.
If you die, I'm
I
using
want
your
this.
corpse as a
Can
bomb.
you actually... hold on. Can you actually check a 20-foot radius coming from Josh's character? Let's see what all.
20 feet would be.
Oh,
that,
fuck.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
If you die, I'm using your corpse as a bomb.
I'm gonna clear all that stuff there.
Oh,
Okay, so you remember how I told you, like, I had this whole idea for a conversation?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, just so you're aware, if you die, my character fully intends to devour your corpse and, ascertain the rest of your
Oh my
power.
god.
So yeah, don't
Alright.
die.
First thing, Brian, your corroding effect. How much damage is it supposed to do?
2d4. Start of his turn.
2d4? Yep, thank you. Bleeding. What's the bleeding? This one. Yeah. This one before he even gets a chance to. Okay, it attempts to jump, but as it falls to the ground, you just see bones all of a sudden. Like its face is just gone.
Ouch.
It's amazing.
Big
Alright.
oof.
Bleeding. What's the bleeding damage again? It's wound. It's wound 1 right now.
Is this one dead, Chuck?
Yeah, that one's dead.
1d4.
1d4. Okay, thank you.
And then it makes a DC 15 con.
DC con save. Okay. Normal. It passes.
Alright, it is no longer wounded.
Okay, fair enough. All right, cool. All right, it's gonna do some attempts here. This one's gonna attack you. Boop boop. Trying to get this through. Boop boop boop. No. So this one is trying to attempt to attack Gun right now. This lizardman in front of you. As it saw that you just provoked it. Both of those miss. This one is gonna attack Abasi as he's now in the front lines right there.
Do it.
that-
You won't, Dave.
I think I am gonna do it on. Fuck
He
boy up here.
is. He took both hits right there.
I
He
don't know
got
if
hit
he'll
by
get
the
it.
club. And
Well, I
Bossy
mean,
got hit hard,
he won't
hard
die.
right there. And then it takes another bite at it.
It's either that or I'm just gonna do this.
All right, there we go. All right, there we go. I think I got. Nope. No. Okay. There's that, and then this one. Oh, turn it. He's gonna try to. Yeah, he's gonna attempt to attack it right there.
Everybody's like, rely on the fucking flies on the battlefield. Like, just.
Disadvantage. Oh my god. You were lucky. Josh,
Who
your
is me?
character, yeah, he died. You basically missed it, but it had a nat 20, but disadvantage, so miss with the javelin.
What does it have as a plus?
I can't say. I'll just say it
'Cause
doesn't
if it's a 0 or a negative, it would have missed. Just saying.
But it's a nat 20. Nat 20s always hit.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Okay.
I mean, that's how the rule is. The only things that nat 20s don't work for is fucking attribute checks, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a history check, that kind of
Lifting
stuff.
cap.
Yeah.
This one is gonna
Yeah, yeah.
attempt. This one, actually, I'm gonna do this because you are
Let it attack
intimidating.
me.
The one on the bottom left of you, but he is scared, too
Oh.
scared because you cut his arm off, so he's just like
He
basically.
can't
like, what-
attack me. He'll just do it at disadvantage.
All
And
right,
if I'm not
Elias, it's your
mistaken,
turn.
hold on. On a creature's turn, if it's feared, it has to do everything it can to get away from me, correct?
No, I think it just
No.
can't
Maybe
get
that's
closer to
right.
you.
It can't get closer to you.
If-
That's all.
if- if
as
it
long as it
moves.
doesn't move closer to you.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn, Elias. Go ahead.
I'm summoning undead.
What the? Okay.
Summoning a ghost,
Oh my
specifically.
god, let's
All right.
go,
I'm
bro.
going
I'm gonna
to
summon
copy you.
him. Yeah, I'm gonna put him right up next to the last dude that's on the ridge.
Man, I'm going to be like, I'm going to be next session putting everybody's getting companions.
Yeah,
I didn't realize how many.
Oh yeah, no, you're
companions-
gonna need a lot because
Holy
I
crap!
don't think you understand the sheer numbers of summoning spells I have.
Oh
We-
my!
I'll have the summoning.
You've got a necromancer. You've got someone who I openly told you I was an echo, and Ryan's an artificer. Like
Yeah.
that you should have fucking
Well,
guessed. Like, come on.
Fair enough, but I mean, I wasn't given a full day.
I'm also a fighter
Yeah,
wizard.
that's fair. That's fair. We kind of prepared this all real quick.
It's fine. Don't worry about it at all.
Fine.
So
Anyways, I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna order him to attack with my bonus action.
Okay.
Which, how do I make this roll on here? I may have to use D&D. No, I can't even do that. I might just roll a fucking D8 and fucking.
is this like a
Add
monster,
it.
by the way?
It's so it's got its stats in like the spell's description.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna roll a D8 plus.
Acquired
damage.
materials.
I need to roll to
use.
hit.
Yeah.
What am I saying? I need to roll to hit first. That's damage. I skipped a step. What the?
Hey Dave,
Yeah, what's up?
you know to cast a spell you need a gilded skull worth at least 300 GP. You're a
Are
rich
we
guy.
doing? Are we doing that? Are we doing that?
I didn't say it ahead of time, but I'm just No.
Fucking. Why did it not?
You
No, I
didn't.
want you to roll. Not to. Fucking. I hate this. There we go.
Dave, you're bad.
13.
to
What
hit.
the fuck is the modifier for it?
that-
Your spell. Okay, so
it
it's
should
my
be related to your
modifier
spell
to hit.
casting.
Okay, my spell modifier to hit, which is like a plus fucking 7 or some shit. So
Oh, it hits then, and it takes that
Yeah.
nice damage.
it's the
Okay.
6 damage plus 3, so that's 9. It takes 9
Okay.
damage.
Fair enough.
It also has to make a wisdom save.
All right. It fails.
Rad. It is frightened of the ghost.
Right. Fair enough.
Yeah. Frightening things.
Okay.
Love it.
Fair enough. All right.
I hope you know that I
only is a-
also have a frightened feature.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
See?
god. Alright, y'all.
I hope you know that I have
gonna
something
pop
that
it off.
could possibly do it, but it's on a random chart table.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
okay. It's not as good, but I mean,
So
yeah,
Well, it could also do a lot more stuff than that.
yeah,
okay.
whatever, nerd.
Alright. You see this lizard folk. He basically prepares himself to hold his shield, but Abasi goes to the side of him and then just slices a leg off, and then with his spear just jab it into his head. He's dead.
Whoa.
Well done.
I would appreciate it if you kept their bodies intact, thank you. They're useful to me.
Hmm.
Where are you gonna
Alright.
store them? Up
Don't
in the
worry,
you're
house?
just
Sire.
not.
I
you're
will
just
proceed
not
to
hiding
preserve
that
their
you're in
corpses for you.
Barrows,
You're,
it's your
you're
turn.
just not hiding that you're a necromancer, huh? You just
No.
fucking.
No. This king
Okay.
needs not hide.
No, dude, just wait till my next turn, Josh. I'm gonna do some fuck shit.
Alright. Josh, it's your turn.
Well, it's my turn now. And what I'm gonna do is swing my great sword at this fucker, the feared
Mhm.
fucker again.
Go for it.
Interesting.
Man.
24 hit.
Yeah, that hits.
I figured we'd have problems if it didn't.
Nah, man.
That's fun.
Don't you know? It has silvery barbs.
God damn it! Why? He's just being stupid.
The troll power.
Yep.
There we go.
2d6. Okay.
8 damage.
8 damage. Oh, it's dead. You just basically, with your great sword, go from its. You see it like about to scream, and then you split it in
I
half.
slashed its other arm. No, I want to.
Okay.
I want to come down on its other arm,
Okay,
and then I want to swing back and decapitate it.
fair enough. Go for it. That's basically the style of move attack. So you just
then-
slice an arm, and then.
And then, even better. You ready for this?
Mhm.
And then, because I have Great Weapon Master, I reduce them to 0 hit points. I can make another one of those attacks on another creature within range.
Correct.
I'm gonna do it on this one right
Oh
here.
man.
Yep, it's as a bonus action. So you're using your bonus action, FYI, but yes.
Yes. I'm aware. 25 to hit,
Yep.
and then this plus 4.
Finish.
As you do
10
that right
damage.
there and slice that one, you bring your sword as this one is facing gun, and then you see blood just splatter in front of the face of gun as you just slice that head off. This one's dead. There you go.
Fuck yeah.
Ooh, you made a bigger icon on it. How'd you do that?
Well, I don't know. I just put I guess bring it to 0 and makes it happy.
It makes it happy.
Eternal bliss.
Oh, because you're putting on the condition instead of just putting it 0 HP.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's cool.
Okay.
That they actually have a difference.
Yep.
Oh, because that means interesting.
Let's
you
keep
could
moving
use
with the
that
turn
for,
order.
like,
So
for, like
Brian's
if
your
Dave
turn.
necromances it, or if Dave's character necromances it or something,
Mhm.
we can take the big skull off and
Mhm.
just put it at like the condition. That would be cool. I get it now.
There.
Brian,
I
it's your
was
turn.
able to find it. Awesome.
Eldritch Cannon?
Yeah, that's what my turret's called. Anyway.
That's
I love it.
awesome.
Just the sound of Eldritch Cannon sounds fucking amazing.
Ooh.
Alright, so first things first, it's gonna be this guy.
I like to do something called the Eldritch Execution.
I can't select him. Why can't I select him?
Interesting.
Let me select. Fuck.
I can select him.
Get him fairies.
It's a target.
Okay,
That's
whatever.
weird. It's fine.
Still
Yeah,
black.
don't worry
Sure.
about it.
Target.
Just I'll update it.
Okay, regardless. Normal. So the attack.
Aww.
Why is there a
That's not
plus
the
100?
don't.
Secret plus 100.
It's an 18.
Brian?
Okay, the hit. I'm reading it here.
Where did
So
Brian?
yes, 18
I
to
don't
hit,
know.
not the 100.
Brian. If Brian's doing some fuck shit over there.
So the 2d8s, I got a 5 and a 3, so I am going to choose.
Brian the secret BBEG again.
5.
I don't think
You're
he's
not
making
doing
it a
that
secret. I
yet.
don't think he's
So
making
I'm
it a
gonna
secret
choose
this
lightning.
time.
Okay,
So
fair
it'll be
enough.
lightning damage.
Yeah, okay, it basically it goes, and then you hit the lizard as the electricity or lightning just goes flow through his whole body. He is still alive though, but he's crispy.
Alright, turret.
Creepy lizard. Dinner.
Where
That
am I
is
getting
a-
this plus 100?
No, but I just opened it up and that's where I read it. So
Okay.
I will have to look that up. Yeah, that thing is dead. You attacking the same thing or?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it is dead.
It also moves away 5 feet.
Okay, but there. Boop.
No. Take
Alright,
that.
homunculus
Okay.
is going to range attack the next living thing closest to it.
That will be over here.
Plus 9, 14, doesn't hit.
14. That does hit.
Mm.
You told me I have this little Tweety bird that flies over and is like, caw.
No,
It
it
can
has
do
a
a
ranged
ranged attack.
attack.
Oh.
It does not have a melee. Plus 4.
All right, Max.
Wait,
Wow.
what is its range? What does that look like?
It's a little mechanical bird.
Right, but like, what does the ranged attack of it look like?
Magic missile.
So I know what flies by my lion face. Oh, so he just like he like opens his beak and just fucking fires it
Yeah.
out of his mouth. Is that?
Cool. Is that
No.
it, Brian? I'm trying
One
to-
of its talons has a little gun and it points it.
That's
so
cool.
much
I love it.
cooler.
I love it. That's so much
Perfect.
better.
Perfect.
I just hear it when it whizzes by my head and fucking domes this thing. I love it.
Brian, is that the end of your turn before
Yes,
I move?
it is.
Okay.
I should be
Uh,
able to. Oh, I actually had the icon to end
Oh,
it.
okay.
We're good.
All right, cool. Callus, it's your turn.
All right, I'm striding
Nice
over the
cluster
corpse
of
of
bodies
this
you
other
got.
thing,
Yeah, okay.
right
All
up next to Derek.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Nope. Ah, look at that. They finally come join together to. This is faith.
You're not dead yet, old man?
I'm just getting started.
What the frig is that?
Fuck yeah, Misty Step. Guessing that's what that was.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, attack. Okay, cool. And
All right, here we go.
15 to hit. Yeah, that hits. Look at that mace. Pew.
Man, I wish it let me use my sword so we could see what a great sword animation looks like.
You have
Holy
to select it and then pull it
crap!
up, so it should be.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it won't let me use the melee ability of the sword. It just lets
Yeah,
me-
that thing is dead. Basically, once again, you just smack it down. You hear the bones or this vertebrae crack
Hey,
as
Chucky.
you do that.
These are no soldiers, but they're good exercise, nonetheless.
Hey, Chucky,
Yeah.
would you be opposed if I went into my inventory and put in like a regular greatsword just so I can have it in here so I don't have to keep going over to?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you want to put a great sword into. Okay, let me give you a second here.
Because it does literally the same
Just-
amount of damage as a greatsword and everything. It just has that extra ability.
I found the end turn button, guys.
Yay. Great sword. All right, you have a magic. For some reason, this great sword just came out of your inventory.
Huzzah! Thank you.
Delete that other one. There. Okay.
So my turn then.
That is your turn, gun.
All right, I will step over to big ol' lizard on my left.
Fair
I
enough.
am changing what I was intending to do.
Okay. Go.
So Do that
Uh,
movement thing.
I'll take it. There's this. I don't see Dave doing it.
Ooh, cool. I'm going to be using my great sword.
What was that? I just saw the weird thing.
Total 14.
14 to hit. Yes, that hits.
It's the only thing left, right?
Nope.
There's a scared guy on top of a cliff with a ghost.
Yep.
The ghost was overkill.
All right. That
Maybe a
is
little.
10 damage and a wound.
Okay, fair enough. I'll put the bleed marker here. Okay, fair
That's
enough.
bad.
All right, sounds good. It will roll for that 1d4. Okay. As upon it's basically after you do that, the little blood was spurting out, and then it attempts to attack you, gun, with a nice bite, and it is going to.
Did it
It friggin' missed, that's for sure. So,
do its con check to see if
yeah.
it heals or not?
It fails. So, yeah. It is bleeding. Still. Yeah.
Missed me.
All right. This one is going to disengage
And run like a
Mm.
bitch.
It's running away. Yep. Elias, it's your turn.
Not far enough.
Oh God! Run, little lizard
Going to
man!
use bonus action to have my ghost go fly hover 40 feet towards him and attack him
Oh
again.
no! Wait, he doesn't do anything wrong.
Oh no.
So 5 plus 7, 13.
Oh,
That
I'm
does not
fucking
hit.
dumb.
Let's go, lizard folk.
You're still frightened, you bitch.
Yeah.
Anyways, my main action. Let's see. I might just cast Toll the Dead on this lizard over here on the left.
Do you have sight on that guy at all?
Hmm?
So
Can you say it
give me a.
Say it again, Luke. Sorry.
Do we have line of sight up?
Yes, you can see him. Like he's running from a far distance from here. Yes, you're fine. So.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use Toll the Dead on this big old lizard here. Go ahead and give me a Wisdom save.
Okay. Lizard. It fails.
Cool. Has it had taken damage yet?
It has
Oh, yeah.
taken damage yet.
It has.
2d20s?
Perfect. That is something else. So it's gonna go ahead and take 13. That's why did it roll 2d8?
It didn't. It
2d12.
rolled
I see 2d12.
Well, 2d12. I mean, it was supposed
I see
to roll
2d12.
1d12.
No,
You're level 5. It
You're
should
higher.
be 2d12.
It's a
Should it be?
cantrip.
You're right. Thank you.
Yep.
Yep, 2d12. So yeah,
Dead.
it is
Dead.
13.
It's dead.
Dead. It's dead. It's dead. Dude.
That's my turn.
I call back my
Yep.
homunculus and my turret, closes up and flies back into my bags.
Okay, I'll delete.
Necromancy.
Oh,
Most interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You still got the one
So
lizard
what?
dude just off in the corner,
Yeah.
dealing with a ghost.
All right. Barris, is your turn. Technically, everything is dead.
Except for the one dude in the
One
corner.
lizard man. Yeah. Who you can see is attempting to still run away, and you see this ghost go. Woo!
Ooh, I'm a scary ghost. Josh.
Josh.
What? Oh, is it my turn?
Yes, it's your turn. Everything is dead except for this one on the top left.
Yeah, in the very top corner.
I don't have any ranged options. So
I can hit
being
it.
drenched. Okay, well, being drenched in blood. Stop. Being just absolutely drenched in viscera from that explosion of a corpse earlier, and all the decapitating I've done. I'm going to take my great sword, and I'm gonna put it like back on my back.
Mhm.
And I guess I'm just gonna start so what's the most intact body of these lizards? Like one that's not completely.
Probably this one right here.
Okay,
And
I'm
this one
gonna
right here.
walk over to that one,
Hmm. Yep.
and I'm gonna start butchering it.
Okay. Fair enough. Do
food.
survival do a survival as you're trying to cut it through and all that stuff.
I have to do that on
Yeah.
here.
That's fine. Okay, that's gonna be in your turn. I'm gonna try to keep moving forward. Brian, it's your turn.
14,
14.
but carry on.
Okay, well, that's not gonna work. But this will.
Hmm?
1,
Oh no way!
2,
Oh.
3.
Why is there a D100?
I don't know. I'm not actually adding that in any way.
Yes,
That is
plus
weird.
100 to every single attack he does. I love it. I
I
think
think
that's
it's
perfect.
like something
Alright,
off.
whichever one
somewhere.
hits. Looks like a
Oh my
14.
Well,
god.
technically they
a 1
all
and a
hit because
19. Alright.
Okay.
So
it's
2 of them
There's
hit.
a plus 100.
So
They all hit.
the
That's
So
a crispy lizard.
technically, you said
8 and
like
5.
the 19 hits, but the 14 doesn't because he has an armor class of 15. So.
That doesn't have my added
Or-
9, Chuck.
Oh, it doesn't have the answer. My bad. Sorry, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, both of them hit. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So that would be 8 plus 5, so 13 fire damage.
Dead.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. Exact. As he runs around, and you just see this beam of flame just ray of fire just burn and crisp this lizard down. He's dead.
I don't
Alright,
know
end of
why.
combat.
I'm just picturing like the
So-
grunts from Halo when they run away with their arms waving.
Mhm.
And I'm just picturing that and then just crispy ash done.
All right. He looks as you guys settle down right here. He
So,
looks.
go ahead. I'll let you
Yeah.
continue
So
this
Abasi looks
before,
upon this and he basically states, "You are all quite formidable, that's for sure. You aren't just what you say, but you have shown the actions here, what you do."
I raise my pickaxe above my head and I say, "Rock and stone."
There you go. He nods.
So, as I see Barros, whatever it is,
Yep.
butchering the corpse, I will turn to my liege and motion towards what is happening with kind of a sinister intent, as if quietly asking, "Would you like me to handle this?"
Let him be. Devour the other corpses as you wish, though, my servant.
You are
All right.
okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
So with that, you'll see this large figure take this greatsword, which obviously cannot fit underneath his cloak, and then proceed to put it into his cloak, and it's just gone. And then he'll kind of go over to some of the lesser intact corpses and feast a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, plus 100 minus 100. I love it, Brian.
Yeah.
You counteract with the plus 100.
I mean, yeah.
What did you do to fix that?
I don't know. It's
Divine
the
and
formula. My formula ends up
Undivine
having it.
intermittent.
Okay. All right. So you are devouring these right here, right, Tyler? And you are just.
I'm gonna move down towards the other group.
Yeah. Fair
I
enough.
have not dispelled my ghost. It's just kind of hanging out
I'm out
next
of this
to me.
fucking cannibal
You
fest.
are somebody who toys. Do you toy with the undead? He looks at you, Elios.
Toy is not maybe the right word. A tool. Their bodies have no use to them once their souls have left this realm.
All right. I hope that you will not do anything of malicious intent.
I can guarantee you that at the moment I have no desires.
He nods. Okay. With a stern look right there. Okay. Upon this right here, for you, Barrows, you did some nice cutting. So you get like basically these 3 chunk steaks, giant lizard steaks, 3 steaks for that. They can be cooked up for certain uses or cases. And next time you rest. Okay. He looks upon this and he's like, all right, either way, thank you all for your assistance on this. Much appreciated. Looks like we must carry our way. And then he gets ready, and basically you guys get on the caravan time frame here. And for the most part, you will be spending further time traveling through the desert. Is there any more talks or anything? I do apologize for not initiating the talks initially first day. So if you guys want to have your conversations before
I mean,
the final.
I think having a campfire like just viewing the prior
chat on
to
it
long
could
rest
be-
might be
yeah.
good.
All right. Okay, so
I
basically,
don't know if you
from-
have a map for that, but
not really a map for that.
okay.
Well,
Theater of the mind is fun.
let's actually do
Yeah,
this
we can
here,
just do mine.
and then let's here.
This is kind of a campfire.
Well, we're just gonna do this, and then
I actually really like
nope,
It's nice.
here,
my
and
fucking toes
then
are cramped, and I can't get them to uncramp.
put a little light here,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dude, that's sick.
and then light animation here is going to be torch with a nice.
So as it would get dark, Chucky,
Mhm.
I would like to activate my ever bright lantern.
Sorry, that's okay. Fair enough.
So
I'm gonna have to
the
put that-
bullseye lantern contains
test the-
an ever bright lantern sheds light in a 120-foot cone. The closest 60 feet is bright light, and the farthest 60 feet is dim light. So
Okay.
essentially, in front of us for 120 feet, we can see.
All right. That is going to be something I have to change your
Man.
token to do.
I could just eat that light.
Your light is
Eat
going to
that
be.
light.
What's the angle of it? 60?
Yeah, I've got a spell.
But it's a 120-foot cone.
Yeah, 120-foot cone. But what's like the? I'm just gonna do it like that. Bright light.
Oh yeah, sure, that works.
And if you have to direct it, you have to hold shift to like sort of like pew like that.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Oh
And
my
then
god,
scroll.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
This
Well, I
rad.
would've-
This
I-
program's
This would
wild.
actually be super helpful for me.
I would have
Like
like.
being a
uh,
Warforged, I can still be aware.
So I would
Okay.
like to just set. Which direction did we come?
You came from like the north right here, south right here, as
Okay.
it came.
So I would put like the lantern down on a rock facing that direction, so we can see anyone else that would be coming from that
Okay,
direction.
so I will make this token and hopefully hope this regular token turns off. Because I don't know how this is gonna work. Yeah, that
or
works.
just I'll use
That
the
works.
copy token
Yeah.
and the. Oh,
See?
okay, sorry.
Your token right here.
I'll move back. There we go. Cool.
Okay,
Yay.
So, yes, upon looking upon all of you, he basically said, give me a second here. I had to go to here.
Just to clarify, this is the first night before that combat, right?
This is the night after the combat. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
After the combat.
after the combat. Yes, you guys
So
are
events
technically.
have happened.
Yeah. So the
I'm
event has
roasting
happened,
this
and this is
on the fire.
after the combat right here. So,
I'm roasting lizard bits on the fire. Brian, what are you
So,
doing?
I'm about to
Not
say, all right. So with only a few hours light left, you camp in the shadow of the monolith and prepare for the next day. Abasi explains that the tomb can only be opened at the day's first light with the gem and the right command words. Therefore, they will need to camp. By his reckoning, they have all cut about as close as possible and have perhaps a few days before the magic breaks and the demon queen is free. The evening chill sets in shortly after sundown, and all through the evening nerves prey on the campers. Shifting dunes and deep shadows cast by the rocky outcrops create and many false alarms in the night, and rest is disturbed and fleeting at best. All right, and then Mabasi looks upon you. He's like, "I'm gonna get my night rest. It will be a treacherous adventure tomorrow. I hope for the best of all of you too. Don't try to stay up too late. You will need the rest for
That
tomorrow."
will not be an issue. I don't need that much rest.
Hmm.
I will be
Fair.
able to keep watch over the camp throughout the entire night if need be.
And he nods, and he's like, "Fair enough."
I will prioritize my
Somehow I
lead
don't have
over
that.
all of you.
You there, hooded one. You
I assume he's talking to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is. You one of those constructs I heard about.
I am my lord's servant. I enact his will and keep him in pristine condition.
That's not what I asked.
Sounds like sounds like there's only 4 of us getting a cut then, huh?
That is not the case. I will take the money that I have been promised, even if it is going towards my liege. My will is my own, but if need be, I am willing to make sacrifices for his well-being.
Oh well.
All right, fine. I'm not getting a straight answer out of you. Hey, you.
And
Oh, me?
Corpse player.
What do you have need of this king for?
King my ass. I ain't never heard of a king that specializes playing with corpses.
Well, I've never heard of a king who would leave the castle and go to the front, but we'll see.
Those
Those
are
kings
I
called
would ask
general
that you do
General
not
facts.
disrespect my
Dead.
liege.
Anyway, since he wouldn't answer it, he a construct or what?
You can think of it as such.
So he's someone you necromance then.
Looks like it to me.
Mm.
The soul within, perhaps.
Oh, if he's mechanical, I'd love to tinker.
You'll have to ask him, as he did state he does have a will of his own.
I'm gonna take my bag of holding and start dumping out a
I would
bunch of
prefer
different
that-
tools and toolkits and everything, and be like, "I'm good to go. Let's go."
He was
I
my
would ask
masterpiece,
that you
after all.
refrain from. I would ask that you refrain from attempting to make any contact with me without my approval.
So you don't want laser eyes? Fine. And start packing up my stuff.
Not
put
at
it
this
in
moment.
The bag.
Maybe once I see your skills a bit more, I will consider as such, but only if it would potentially prove if it would potentially prove beneficial to my liege.
Speaking of your skills, dwarf, I want to see the bird.
You know, laddie, a please goes a long way.
Fuck.
That is not please.
The closest thing you're getting.
I
wanna see
love
the
that. Like
bird.
he's just like, bruh, that's so difficult. I too am actually interested in this mechanical aviated creature that you possess. May I please see this?
I have a question. Is the bird an animated object?
It is not. Alright.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna summon the bird.
oh,
Wait, you're just gonna summon the bird?
1 second. Okay. All right.
What? It's an inanimate object, so you could just—that's amazing. You can force
Oh
the
my
bird out of
God.
its bag. That's amazing.
It's floating above my hand, and I'm just studying it for a moment.
Okay.
It wouldn't be the actual object,
So,
correct? It
Gun.
would just be a conjured.
I think it's a copy of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually the one.
Mm-hmm.
It is a homunculus.
So,
I believe a
not-
homunculus is a construct. No.
Yeah.
Construct. It's considered a construct.
Tiny construct, yes.
Interesting.
Okay, so does he summon it or no?
Well, let me
Yeah.
ask. Are constructs considered
Living.
inanimate objects? They are inanimate objects, which have been given
So
life
yes,
through
yeah.
magic.
Mm-hmm. So, it goes here.
So if you use major conjuration, does that mean you could summon a warforge, say, if we had one? Conjure him up?
I guess we'll see.
Warforged
Hold
are-
on. To a degree on that, because many Warforged are actually like animated
Right,
to a
they
degree. So it's like
Yeah.
lesser like free-willed
Mhm.
ones for sure.
Right.
But
Golems. and
ones
stuff,
that
I
are
got it.
essentially, their own being, yeah. Well, to be fair, I don't know anymore because this is my first time actually looking at a Warforged since they've changed a lot of the stuff, so
Mhm.
I don't know their classifications anymore.
Right.
But that's how it used to be. But okay, so with it being conjured, Gun would turn and look at the guy who conjured it, not knowing that it's a copy and not the original, and say, I would ask that you refrain from forcing your will upon others, as one such as I, who has had his will revoked before graciously being freed by my liege. Please do not take things from someone without their permission.
It's just an imitation. No.
It's a very good one. I give you that. Props for ya. Props for ya.
I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna walk over to Callist. I'm not gonna I'm just gonna walk over and I'm just gonna look at the bird and stare at it for a minute and be like, cute. And then I'm gonna walk back and sit back down.
All right.
That's all. I thought he thought it was
Yeah.
cute and he wanted to
Yeah.
check out. That's all he wanted.
Yeah, I'll just set it down on the fountain rim.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
love it.
fair enough. All right. So these are the last preparations. Is there anything else we'll have to do before next on? All right,
I
we'll get a
want
long
to
rest,
know
by the
you
way.
guys. I want to know you guys what you did before you came here.
So Gun will pipe up. I suffered an agonizing amount before my liege procured my freedom. And he'll leave it at that, just standing behind. What is your character's name, Dave?
Elios.
You don't know your liege's
Oh,
name?
yes.
Wow.
So he'll just be standing.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I've only heard it in passing from other stuff, but yeah. So he'll just be standing behind him in that.
Okay.
And that's all I'll spend the night. Just standing over him.
All right.
I was a soldier. I fought in the Great Siege. It was bloody. They burned half the city. After it was all done, they called me a hero, built me a statue, made me the head of the city watch. I did that for 20 years, and then I retired, took up the wandering life.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. All right.
You see a slight nod from the fucking cloaked individual standing behind Elios.
I'm gonna look to Lornal and Elias and just look back and forth. See who talks next.
I was a miner, worked for an absolutely horrendous company, then I had enough of that life. It was mining wars, killing bugs, day in and day out.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
But needless
Did you
to
ever come
say, I
across
do.
any rare ores?
Oh, plenty ores, and we all had good old Molly, our mule, to carry our loads for us.
You're
Did Molly willingly carry these loads for you?
It was her job, yeah.
I'm gonna look at him. I'm gonna snarl with teeth at him. Rock and stone.
Rockin' stone, brother.
Fucking deep rock.
May I inquire as to why you keep bringing up minerals?
It's a chant, a cheer for good luck.
Dwarves in the mining caste use it often. A couple of them are drinking buddies. One of them, maybe you know him, name goes Carl.
To the lost, to the fallen. For Carl.
Or Carl?
I'm gonna take a
Do
swig
not
of my
incite any
bottomless
joy
coffee.
in saying this.
If you know where he fell, I can bring him back.
That would be a
You do
great
not
dishonor.
desecrate Carl's body.
Oh well, I figured I would just let you know the option was out there.
Nah, he's probably scattered amongst the multiple dreadnoughts within the depths.
Carl actually tried to weave his
What
way into our
depths do you
organization.
speak of?
That's how I found him.
What depths do you speak of?
Down in the mines. Granted, you gotta fight that company for rights to even come close to those mines. You'll be shot on sight.
So, Gunn will lean down to Elios. Would you like to acquire said mines, liege?
Write it down. We'll discuss it later. They sound useful.
You just see Gunn kind of making notes underneath his robes without even looking down at something.
Hello.
How did you decide
Oh.
to learn the arts of necromancy?
Well, this king from an empire long dead. It was a matter of survival. When forced to the edge of desperation by surrounding kingdoms, in order to preserve some semblance of our kingdom, I had to make a sacrifice. One that burned me and the people I served, in a way. He looks, for the first time, less arrogant and more longing into the fire.
You'd be surprised to find out what people will do when death is the only other choice.
Yes, but those deaths are on my hand. The act I made out of desperation was a foolish one. One I fear I may never forget.
Alright. Okay.
Guess
I
gonna
guess I
camp
should.
out?
Oh, I was gonna tell my shit too.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
okay.
get to talk, guys. What the heck?
Oh, no. We're good, thanks.
Wow. Fuckers.
Sorry, we don't fuck with furries around here. I mean, necrophilia is one thing. Furries
Oh
cool,
my
man.
god. Alright. Any final...
Yeah. So
Stop
gonna
fucking
say-
chasing me, Dave.
Back here!
thank you,
Dave,
jerk.
don't forget to move me. I gotta be by your side at all times.
So the game's paused. I can't move anything right now. I'll draw a penis instead.
Ah, fuck.
Do I have to take your measurement rights away?
No. You cannot stop me.
So If you guys are done,
We're n- we're never gonna get to the vault at this time.
I know. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
yeah, I'm
so I'm
done.
gonna. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say. Well, as you know, I am a part of the Ravaged Heart. We are an order of warriors, trained for as long as we can remember, to fight monsters and the like.
Well, I hope the monsters we meet are worthy of you.
The Demon Queen, she'll be more than a worthy adversary.
Oh, it'll be a lot of fun for me to use this.
Demons and devils and those of the Hell's specialty. My initiation was raid on a goblin cave. At least that's how it started. It ended with the corpses of 7 spiny devils and 2 bearded devils. Little bite-sized pieces. I hate demons. That's how I got my name, my title.
Fair enough. All right. And that with that.
Everybody gonna crash out.
Mm-hmm. The night passes without issue, despite any nerves and paranoia present among the party. The hard sand makes for a terrible bed, camping gear or no, in the early morning hours before the sun chases away the evening chill. Abasi quietly wakes each member of the expedition. Wake, friends. We've little time before dawn, and there is much to do, he says to one after the next, until all the camp is roused in preparation.
Brian, stop buffing yourself. You're
Before
nerfing yourself.
striking
Knock it off.
camp, you are afforded an hour or two to eat and prepare for the events to come. For his part, Abasi prays to the sun for guidance and protection. Watching the aging holy warrior, one might believe he is utterly unfazed by the cold pre-dawn hours and the weight of what is coming.
Hey Chuck, can you hit the long rest button on me? Because I can't. It won't let me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of cold damage, Brian.
All right. So, as upon this, you have 3 steaks with you, Josh, that you can probably only be able to cook during this time frame.
Okay, cool.
So,
I have 3 lizard steaks.
yes, remember that. So, do you want to cook them now?
I
Because you
ate
won't
one
be
of
able to
them.
get another chance to cook them.
Yes.
Okay.
I cook
All
them
right.
and I eat one of them.
All right.
I now have 2 lizard steaks.
You don't have cooking utensils. Well, technically he has it,
I
so
need
you
a
can use
stick
those.
and I need a fire.
Yeah.
What,
Are you
like-
proficient with cooking utensils?
No.
Okay. You have to roll just a regular d20.
Okay.
Yeah, roll for cooking. Because cooking's all about luck. We all know this.
Roll for these.
I don't know why it rolled 2 of them. But
It'll
I'm
be the
gonna
first
go with
one.
the higher one.
Okay.
18, yeah.
It's pretty well done. It is, something that seems really flavorful to anybody's eyes upon it. You see the juices coming out of it. Has this nice, distinctive, really mellow smells from it. So,
Lizard steak.
upon this,
Brian-
there's 2 more steaks left.
We need
You're
to
gonna-
talk about Brian's dice rolling.
Does anyone want to take any more of the steaks, or Abasi would go?
I would go to one of the many cacti around,
Okay.
cut it, and munch on the insides.
All right. Fair enough.
Cactus juice. It's the
Sure.
quenchiest.
Man. So
No,
you
you know
find
what?
one
I
right
was really
there
proud
and
of
you
that
take that right
reference.
there.
I guess I'll
Okay.
try a steak if there's an extra steak, but
Yep.
if not, I'll just eat the regular rations.
Okay, fair enough. Anybody else?
I'm just munching on a crystal I have.
Okay, fair enough.
Munching on a.
All right.
On a
So
crystal, yes, you heard
upon
right.
each of you, Abasi
Yeah,
will take the
okay.
last stake. Josh, Callus,
Yeah.
and Abasi. I have to roll for Abasi. Roll a 1d8. For Brian, roll a 1d4.
1d4.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever you rolled is you get temp HP from that.
Oh, I have 3 temp HP. Cool.
Badass.
Great.
Okay.
Where do I put that in here?
Double click on your character just below your hit points.
Okay.
You'll see a temp.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's how it works.
All right.
I was able to. Oh, that's fine. Cool.
He looks upon this and he talks about, are you guys all ready? With stern look. We don't have much time. We must keep moving forward.
Let's march.
Fair enough.
Let's get to it, lads.
As you guys go, you go into the valley of stone, and upon this,
Valley of Rock and Stone.
you see this giant, basically 2 giant statue, and a white marble, building with a giant door. This door is basically
It's still
3 or
black,
4
Chuck.
times.
It's
Oh.
very dark.
Because it has to do this. They didn't change that. Okay, that's weird. Boop.
Here we go.
Pretty.
Cars balls. That's awesome.
As he basically see that the vault was covered in white marble, and its obelisk was capped with the purest gold, all of which gleam in the sun. It's, as they say, it is quite something.
The Vault of Aten.
That's right. And we are going to go and make sure to stop the evil that's in there.
So is the door open?
Give me a second here. As you get to the entryway right there, the door itself is basically partially open. So you can walk through it, just by like sliding through it with your body. And then, let's activate this. Let me double check this scene.
Would you like me to enter first and scout the area, liege?
And there we go. I can
Yes.
find this
Yes.
up here.
Yeah. What's up?
I asked you a question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I asked if you wanted me to go in first
Oh,
and
yeah.
scout.
Yes, but be safe. Do not fall here. I don't have my original powers.
Okay.
I'm going
I
to
understand.
choose the door.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Alarm.
Alarm on it. Okay, fair enough.
So anything that comes through within the next 8 hours, I will know.
Okay, fair enough. Again, when you enter through here, do you enter it? Who's Abasi goes in first. Does anybody else go?
I would follow after
So-
Tyler.
Okay.
If he decides to go in.
So before, I'm gonna use detect magic at will, because I picked up that other invocation. So I'm kind of like scouting this general area and seeing
Okay.
if there's any magic.
As you
upon-
do your scanning of this, you feel this immeasurable amount of magic within the vault and exterior of the vault. Give me 1 second here. So I gotta grab this here. Okay. What you understand is basically from your detection of magic is you see like there's a bunch of, you feel this immense magic of abjuration. Okay. From like the
Alright.
outside, all the walls themselves are just covered in abjuration. And
I will make note of this and let Elias know. Elios. And then I will proceed to, kind of make my way through the door.
Gotcha.
Hey, Chucky.
Yes.
Just before I walk in, so I would want it noted that my character would try to take up the front in terms of marching order as much as possible.
Okay.
Being Pinky boy. Also, I'd like to, just before we walk in, use my primeval awareness ability
Okay.
as an action to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of me, or 6 miles in my favored terrain.
Which is this terrain?
Yeah, it would. Well, it would be like the caves, dungeons type of areas. So yes.
Okay. And does that go through walls?
It just says present within 1 mile of me. It doesn't
Okay.
specify.
It doesn't give
So-
them direction or anything like that. It just tells them if they're
It
present.
just,
Okay.
it just tells me if they are present.
Gotcha.
So it's just a yes or no, really.
I would say, for the sake of my character, I would probably have some undead tags on me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, he wouldn't physically
I don't know if you want
pick
to
you
apply
up.
that or deny that. No. I know. I'm just saying that it might ping off the fact that there is something in the air.
I
You
mean,
can
we're
deny
entering
this
a
if you want,
tomb,
but I just
so-
think the nature of my character.
As far as you know, you'd sense when you went to basically use your primal awareness, you don't detect really of anything.
I don't detect any fiends, any undead, any nothing.
Yeah, no.
For
Basically,
6 miles.
you do feel undead. There is something of undead, but you don't feel anything else.
For 6 miles? Okay.
And then the only other thing is from the central part of it. Let me double check here. Is basically a much greater presence inside of this of fiend.
Okay, that's what I was like. We're literally
Yeah.
entering the tomb
Yeah.
of the Demon Queen. Are you telling me I don't pick up fiend energy? What are you saying to me?
That's
Okay.
basically it.
Yeah, the Demon Queen isn't in here, right? They just are going to find something to have them bring the Demon Queen back.
Can you say it again? As you say those questions, do you say that to Abasi? Or
Yeah, I'm somewhat close to him.
yeah. So Abasi looks back at you. The Demon Queen was never truly defeated. We merely contain her. It's impossible to defeat her.
So, just to let y'all know, I will be using false life, so I have 7 temporary hit points. To make note.
All right. In the narrow valley of stone that should have been flooded with sand center go. A wet stone. Let me activate the scene as you now guys are here. Let me make sure everybody's here. Yeah, I got everybody. And there. Activate. And I want to make sure this is reset. Yes. And then I shall activate. Avasi looks upon this. He looks at the statues look in front of him. In the narrow valley of stone that should have been flooded with sands of centuries ago, a white stone edifice awaits you, its facade framed on all sides by the cliffs of red stone into which it is carved. Great monolithic statues of muscle guards stand on either side of the entryway, keeping a timeless visual broken by the obvious battering they receive. From centuries ago, when in the sand, a broad stone door, embellished with golden depiction of the sun bars you way forward. Above it, a great golden disc glimmers in the morning light. Standing before the massive entry, Abasi wastes no time. The last remaining members of the Eyes of Aten begin speaking religious, arcane words of authority, divine right, and the symbol upon the doors begin to gleam brightly, as though the sun itself shone upon it.
Thank you.
As if acted upon by
Thank you.
some tremendous force, the door begins to part, revealing a passage beyond. Ancient stone lies in the walls and floors of this chamber. As you enter, drifts of sand from outside follows you, settling into the sand cracks of ancient tile floor. Your forms cause the light of day behind you to cast long, shifting shadows over a space that has not been seen daylight in nearly a millennium. A pair of carved onyx lions with fierce expressions sit guarding a heavy stone door, their claws extended and dug into the stone slabs upon which they rest. Their manes are decorated with strips of gold and platinum mimicking an ancient headdress. On the floor between the statues at the foot of the door is an intricate mosaic of green, gold, and copper, which depicts a cobra poised to strike. In the four corners of this entryway, jackal-headed statues stand guard and silent, each holding a silver capeche. These ancient stone sentinels are all nearly identical to each other and expertly created. Along the wall sit rows of old urns, many of them cracked and broken, but a few still in surprisingly good condition.
I would like to walk up to one of the giant lion statues. I'd like to just go
Okay.
right in front of it.
Yep.
I'm on like a dark
Pause so he
map. Is
can't
everybody
move.
on a dark map?
No?
It's like
activate-
dark with a thing in the center that we're all on.
Can you see? I see.
Like I see nothing. So
Let me delete and
Oh.
recreate character in here. Boop. Can you like scroll out and see? Like I don't know.
Maybe if you unpaused it, it might refresh for him, Chucky. I mean, you're moving.
That's me moving him.
Oh.
You don't see
Luke?
anything. Let me reactivate the scene then.
no, maybe should I reload the whole page or the game?
Yeah, reload the page if you want and see if that helps. Anybody else having a dark screen?
No.
No, I'm all good.
No, I'm in the two entryway here.
Well, we're kind of getting hot fixes done. Do I notice any type of writing anywhere?
You notice that there is some glyphs of basically showing of maybe like possible ancient history on the side of the walls.
So, if you consider that a language at all, I do have Eyes the Roomkeeper and can read any language.
Okay, fair enough.
So I would definitely be investigating that to see if it is a writing that I understand as like language.
From what you
but,
understand, as
Go
you
ahead
go,
with Josh's stuff first.
I was just
Um,
gonna go up to one of these onyx statues and see if there's anything special other than it's a pretty onyx lion with a headdress.
from
that
what you
an
look like,
investigation
you
check?
see it's been just really well crafted lion onyxes. It seems like a way to try to fear anybody from entering.
Okay. I'm gonna look up at it and I'm gonna say, fuck yeah.
Fair enough.
It's a lion. Just like me.
So, you understand that basically from what the glyphs say, it recalls the battle with fighting, the Demon Queen Neb-Kalat and her dread generals. But you also understand that basically from what looks like that each of these generals, you gain their names from them. One of Ansubek, another of Nakbal Amun, the Watchful Eye. The other one is Anobet, the Stygian Monolith. And then lastly, Sakatraj, the Midnight Whisperer. Each with their own personalities, each capable of doing dangerous things. Unfortunately, with this part of the glyphs right here, a lot of it starts breaking away. So that's basically it.
Okay. So I'll share this information with the party. And you said there were like 4 jackal-like statues in the area.
Yep. These right here, you can
Okay.
see them in the corner.
So,
Yeah.
well, those are in darkness for me because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
you
it's in Dave's line of sight. But so essentially, after sharing that information, Gunn would say, "I believe the jackals may represent 4 of the generals related to the Demon Queen."
Bossy nods. That's correct. They are all associated in a way, connected to them.
All right, Javi, I'm using your stream to watch the game.
Oh, you cannot
That's
see.
fine.
Huh.
Someone fucking disconnect. I can't. Me and fucking.
Yeah,
There we go.
I was.
Our tokens were attached,
There
and
you go.
it wasn't
So you
allowing me to let them
cannot
go.
see
Look,
anything.
we are one, okay?
I'm
We're the
wondering.
same thing, bro.
Apparently.
I'm wondering why you cannot see. Okay, I'm gonna give you this right here, 30 feet. Maybe that's it. Okay. Do you see anything? On the loop?
No.
Okay, let me reactivate the scene. Sorry, y'all. Because sometimes that happens, maybe.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back out in the valley, and I see the valley.
Okay. Let me just reset this. And then
Okay, I'm seeing something.
okay. Now let's see this.
Not yet.
Should be kind of like a square room.
Yeah.
with
Luke,
two,
have
like,
you tried
statues.
refreshing your page? Sometimes
Yeah.
that's
I
where it's.
He
I
has.
did. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm wondering why yeah. Let me check your ownership of this character and see. Prototype. Just gonna give you here. And then I'm just gonna drag here and put you here. And you cannot see that, right? For some reason,
No.
like, can you like scroll out and maybe it's in the weird.
No, I'm gonna stream my nothingness to you. So
Okay. Let me double check that. Wondering. Okay. Space. Yeah. Go out again. Press escape. And. All right. Let me do
okay.
token a light. I'm just gonna give you bright light and see if that helps.
I don't know.
I don't know why I thought you were owner. Configure. You are owner of it. Owner. Huh. Let me apply dark vision, even though
I mean,
it's so weird.
Yeah.
it's not too bad watching the stream, honestly.
Yeah, I know. I could probably make it work.
Chucky,
Yes.
what if I were to open this door right now?
You can attempt to. Let me put this here. Do you see anything now? But I don't know. No, you don't see anything.
So just go ahead and try and
Okay.
work through this. I'll work through this using Dave's.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
I'm clicking the open door button. It's not working.
All right.
Yeah, I
attempt
tried
to.
to.
Yeah, you attempt to open the door right here, but it doesn't budge. And then Bossy right here goes forward, stands before the doorway and his onyx defenders, clutching his holy symbol, backlit by the sun through the open outer door. He invokes the sun god with a mixture of religious scripture and arcane words. He has scarcely finished the last words when the stone door shudders and begins to slide away. And then here we are.
As I step past the statue, I tap it with a maul gently, just to hear the noise, and then I reassure myself that it's not alive. I move forward.
Yep. Okay, and then as upon this, you guys enter
Dave,
here.
put me on something.
The door back below you closes.
Scout as you please.
Oh, yeah,
My
okay.
old friend.
Yes, we're leaving the dwarf behind. You can rock and stone from out there, buddy.
I dig my way. I'm strong enough.
The door
Perfect.
behind us closed.
Correct. And
Is
now we're here.
Zabasi in with us? or-
Abasi is right here. Yes. He looks, well, here we are. And then, as the door parts, there's a small change in air pressure, and the stench of decay and death rushes out to greet you from within the dark halls beyond. Pause. Yawn. Abasi's expression immediately turns to one great concern. The old war says, I did not expect signs of life, or that stench. The hallway ahead is about 10 feet wide, lined with ancient sandstone, and seems to be crawling with thousands of black scorpions. They all have little gleaming red eyes, recoil from the morning light streaming in from the entrance behind you. Abasi slams the tip of his staff on the stone and invokes the power of Odin, causing a blast of light to erupt from the already glowing head of the staff, which instantly evaporates the scorpions around him and causes the retreat into the darkness of the halls. And that is a very bad sign. The light of the entrance quickly fades away as you proceed further into the vault of Aden. The red stonework here is made of crimson orange color by the countless sputtering red torches affixed to the walls, barely illuminating the hallway. Close inspection of the torch reveals that they are magical flames, one that have likely been burning for centuries without dying. They give off no heat or smoke, giving the main hallway an unexpected chill. There are doorways lining the hallway, through the lack of any signage or symbols make it impossible to know what awaits them ahead of time. So you opened the door on the right, correct?
Correct.
Okay. How did you open the door to the right?
What kind of door is it?
It's a stone door with like these very these ridges that are like basically super like hardened. You can see on the left side several of them. It seems like this door technically this door right here is in it's kind of difficult to push out or push
Is
in.
it is it a sliding door?
Is it a sliding door?
From the looks of it, there's like no like hinges. So again,
It's a sliding door.
Or maybe. Okay. I'm gonna try and slide it then.
okay, do an athletic check.
Athletics. Where is it? There it is.
And he can do it with advantage because I'll get help.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think I need advantage. Plus
Here
8,
today, you work and you just basically, and as you open it, the door opens here. There you go.
I step inside.
Basically, sat against a wall is a withered corpse clad in ancient, destroyed robes and armor. Resting in its laps are old, blood-stained parchments written in various languages and dialects that don't immediately make sense.
I
So just fancy
suppose,
parchments.
since I've been granted permission, that I would enter the room
Mhm.
behind
Mhm.
behind
Barrows?
Josh.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Do I notice the writings and such as well?
Yes, you see it on the ground upon right there. Yes.
Okay. I will take a look at the writing and see what it says.
Okay. All right. Let me roll. Okay. So this is one of the fellow Auden members. They were describing Sakuraj, the Midnight Whisperer. Sakuraj herself is basically a very dangerous and cooning person. She was well known of striking those that were vulnerable or, exposed out of the group, slaying them all one by one.
So she a backstabbing cunt. That's what I'm hearing.
And this is her tomb.
So
Well,
I'll
upon
share
this,
this information with the party. Go ahead.
I'll keep going right here with this. Sakura was once mortal who rose to the power in a secret society of death-worshipping cultists. The society of murderers made a great name and fortune for themselves as ruthless assassins, and she was the greatest among them. Yet for all her power and skill, the limits of her mortal body weighed her heavily upon her, and as she aged, muscle would weaken, strength would dissolve, and before long, her body would fail. Sakuraj sought out a means by which to transcend that mortality. She sought to make a deal with Nahab Kalat in return service of her cult assassins. The Demon Queen granted her wish, and Sakuraj ascended to her new form, becoming an immortal being of shadow and poison. Yep.
I'm gonna look at something.
Dave, what are you doing?
Oh,
I'm having a tough time.
Assassins.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, so we got some lore
Okay.
from those parchments. Next room.
Hold on, I'm curing myself of Megadeth.
Chuck, I
Okay.
do the same thing here.
Okay.
Try to
This
size
door
it.
right here, as you do this, it was so much easier. It just opened up with no problem. What
Oh,
you're
cool.
understanding here is, people, stop moving ahead before I can do things.
I'm not gonna open the door, Chuck. I'm just moving about because I like to fill out the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
Mean.
Cheatsy doodle.
What do you mean? So I can see the hallway? So it's not all just
Cheatsy
black?
doodles.
I will
That's
see the
so
hallway.
Oh my god.
That's all I'm doing. is
does
just
the
filling out
corpse
the
have a
map.
mouth?
Cheatsy doodles.
All right. Anyway, all right. Upon this here, next to the wall is next to the wall is another wizard with her corpse, clad in ancient destroyed robes and armor splayed out on the floor in a dried pool of blood. A rusted pry bar lays on the stone nearby. Oh my god.
Tried to get out.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. We tried to
He
get out.
most likely was trying to defend or try to hold off the evil that was in here. Abasi looks closer. It is the same symbol of his members, Aden.
So, okay.
Might be
So
still in the other room.
does that corpse, the one in the new room, have a mouth?
This one to the over here, or this one over here? This
In
one over
the new room on the left.
in the new room. Okay. Yes. It basically is. It's not like it's been removed. Correct.
Okay.
He's trying to speak undead, but the corpse he needs to speak with undead needs to have a working mouth to speak. Is one of the
Yeah.
I mean, to speak understandably, anyways.
No, it literally.
It's a yeah.
Oh,
For the
does
spell
it?
to work,
Mhm.
the thing has to have a working mouth.
What do you
Gotcha.
think as a necromancer, I know that.
So
Yeah.
yes, I'll place my hand out. You'll see some kind of chitinous bone and shit. Adorning the metal and everything
Mhm.
over the hand, and I will cast Speak to Dead. That allows me to ask up to 5 questions. If it perceives me as an enemy, it is not obligated to answer truthfully. The answers can be cryptic and so on and so forth. And it can't perceive anything beyond its death. It only knows things related to when it was alive. It cannot learn any new information or contemplate any future events.
Mhm. Gotcha.
So I'll animate him, or not animate him, but speak to dead,
Okay. Fair enough.
and then I will announce to the party that we can only ask 5 questions. I'm going to take the first, and ask him. Would you please elaborate upon what happened to you?
And he looks upon this right here. The dial that once, the seal that once was holding the 4 dread generals was weakening, and I got struck by Sabek. His vicious strikes slashed me and cut me into pieces.
Okay. So I'll turn to the rest of the party, see if anybody else has a question they may want to ask.
I'm gonna take out my tankard, look at you, and go ask him his favorite type of booze.
Well, you
Are
said that
you
out
sure
loud.
this is the question you would like to ask?
I mean, he just said it, so I feel like he did ask it just now.
And then
Well,
as
I mean, he directed it at me,
yeah,
so I don't
That's
think the
fair.
question was asked of the dead.
Well,
Hmm.
I
But
can't ask it. You have to ask it.
mhm,
That's the way the spell
oh,
works.
is this specifically me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Well, if that's what you really want, then Gun will turn and say, "Do you have a favorite type of alcohol? My companion wishes to know for whatever reason."
the audience don't drink.
Well, to the fallen. Now I'm gonna take a swig.
Did I look and I say maybe we should ask the monk. This was one of his comrades after all.
That's true.
Gun
He
will turn to the monk.
comes in. Can you ask if there's any others alive?
Would you please be so inclined as to enlighten us if any of your order has survived?
I recall possibility of two that might be still alive. Lass and Kessie. Oh, Lass and Kessie. Oh man. Wow, that is something. And he looks upon this. Kessie, she is a well-known fighter. She is a modest woman. I recall her being a great artificer. And Lass is also another of a heroic person. He is also has been no his main objective was to protect from this the Dread Generals from escaping.
So Gun will scan the rest of the party, seeing if anybody else has a question for the last two questions. No?
What
Okay.
was the fight against the Demon Queen like?
Could you please enlighten us about how the battle with the Demon Queen was? Anything related to
I was not partake of it, but some of us have seen her to be grueling and dangerous. She was well known for her capabilities of attacking multiple times. A vicious person she was, a cruel person.
all right. One question left. All right. If nobody else has a question, I have one option. Last chance.
No,
All right.
I'm good.
All yours.
Cool. So, for the final question, what is this is out of character? What is the state of his body? You said he was chopped up, right?
Yeah, pretty badly. Like you see like cuts everywhere. Like
Is he
here
actually
left.
dismembered?
No, he's not dismembered. It seems that he was able to escape, but his
Okay.
fight with yeah.
So, for the final question, um, Gun will turn to him, kind of kneel down, and ask, "Would you like to assist us in potentially ending this reign once and for all, once more?"
We often look. He looks upon this and he says, "I dread what the demons could do, and I dread that I was not able to save those around me." And he looks upon this, and he basically says, "But unfortunately, my time here is done, and I must rest now."
Okay. So with that, the effect of the spell will end, and Gun would stand back up, returning to the side of,
Mhm.
Elios, and that is the end of my line of inquiries.
This is saddening, but it's good that there might be some survivors here. Possibly we can reach out to see if those two people they recently have defended and protected this vault for such a long time. They must be here around here somewhere.
I wouldn't be so sure. He wouldn't know what happened after he died.
That's true. Fair enough. Let us go on our way and lead forward. Yupon looks right here, and you see basically farther in, you see this very beautiful door above you. It's mosaic, and you notice that there is like this dial in the center of it, it's crusted and basically crafted with these different type of jewelry in the front here. You do also have the left door and right door here.
I proceed down the hallway as well.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I had to go AFK.
Yeah, no
What
problem.
what I miss? Probably a lot.
Speak questions. That's basically it.
Oh, that was it. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing really happened there. I asked him if he wanted to take up the battle once more. He said it is his time to rest. Gun took that as a no, and didn't do anything after that. So we just moved up the hallway a bit. We've got doors to our left and right, and then a more ornate door above us at the top of the stairs or whatever these are, with like a dial or something on it.
I'm assuming these two rooms are for the other two generals.
These were tombs of technically, I believe, all the defenders of the vault to stop the evils from within. The tombs are much deeper within and their tombs.
I opened it. Do I need a
Okay.
strength check?
No, you're fine right here. When you
Okay,
look
walk in.
upon this right here, give me a second here.
Oh.
Um,
Oh, okay.
In the distant center of the room, between the beds, a battered and broken man made of stone kneels on shattered legs, carved with all manner of magical symbols. His eyes glimmer faintly with light, and he's left a battered weapon with his one working arm. Arrayed around this construct are remnants of several other stonemen, not unlike him, though he appears more elaborate than those scattered on the floor. In the strained voice, the guardian
I would
declared, "Oh,
I would
You-
study the symbols on this guy, but
fair enough. Okay, yeah, go for it. Do an arcane check."
Yeah, I'm also going up to study this guy.
Okay.
You going in there, Gun?
Yes,
As
I'll
you
follow.
Yeah, as you guys enter though, he does declare, "You will not have this one. I am the last, and you must go through me." Behind the last, laid atop a single untouched cot, is a sleeping figure clad in robes and armor like the rest. Unlike the others, her equipment has not fallen into decay and rust with the passage of time. She appears to be a bald woman in her early 20s, uninjured and asleep.
I'm gonna call for what's his name. What's his name? What's his name, Chuck?
Um,
Damn
Abasi.
Your guy. Abasi.
Yeah.
I'm gonna snarl. Abasi.
And he looks upon this right here and he says, that right there. He looks upon this. It's one like the stone guardians. What is your name? And he says, "I am the last." And basically he realizes this is what he must be talking about. A guardian protecting somebody. Who are you protecting? As basically you see him trying to keep himself in this fighting position, trying to prevent those from reaching whoever that person is behind. You will not go through me.
I don't think you're gonna get any info out.
So
Your tomb, your
I
rules.
studied
I'll
his
kill it.
runes.
So those runes were created by the Aidens, or the set up on the Aidens right there across his whole body. It seems like he was built to protect certain people.
This may be one of the sources of the abjuration magics you detected.
That may be prevalent. I am willing to dispatch this foe in any way we see fit.
Don't think it's something of harm. It can, as Abasi said, I believe it's one of the structures that were created from us to protect those from other dangers. We
If
don't
your
need to do
people
anything.
made it, can you deactivate them?
I don't. Possibility.
It seems like it might be defective.
Or it's trying to protect someone.
Do you recognize the sleeping person?
He looks closely right here. Let me do
The names were Kessie and what?
Cassian and basically
Lass.
Lass. Yeah, Lass.
I call out Kessie, Lass. See if that'll. And I, smack the ground with my maul, try and make a
Yeah.
little noise and wake the sleeper.
Yeah. As you do that, you notice that as you hit the maul to the ground, Cassie does not wake, or the sleeper does not wake. And Lass looks upon you and saying, she is cursed forever to be asleep until some way of breaking her free from it.
Oh, perfect. I have greater restoration. Maybe it no. Unless someone
Yeah.
does greater restoration. I'm pretty sure at a level we can use that, right?
It's more.
But-
And he looks upon this and he says, a ritual must be needed to wake her up. Something of 3 items. And then he goes, and wait a second here. So he asks, and he looks upon this right here, and he looks closely. If you truly are not evil, then seek out a block of incense, some restorative ointment, and salt. Finding those 3, and I will let you through to do and conduct a ritual. And Bossy knows, I know that ritual, those 3 items. If we find them, I should be able to wake her up. I know the ritual on that.
Do I have some salt in my mess kit?
Yeah, you do have salt.
Okay.
Yeah, what are the items we need again?
A block of incense and restorative ointments.
Does anybody have like a medical kit that might have restorative ointment?
No.
Nope.
If anyone,
can
if we had a cleric, they'd have incense.
Either way, we can probably look through maybe some of the stuff. Look for urns or something, and
I mean, I'm sure we
I may be able to heal them with my blood.
And
You look
okay,
to a
backing
stream.
up a little bit. You're looking to heal them?
no, there's no way
Repeat
to.
that. Okay, we're trying to wake them up, not heal them. I see.
Yeah, yeah.
I misunderstood what we were trying to do.
Either way, we have a secondary side mission. And I'm wondering we should call session here because it's about that time.
It is about that
Before we
time.
get anything else big.
It's fine with me if y'all want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I figured Dave would be tired and whatnot. I'm on an
Yeah.
overnight sleep, so
Mhm.
I'm good. But
All right. So we just kind of got into the dungeon, and we
Yep.
probably got a lot more, but you know.
Mhm.
Only,
So we-
I
only
need to do
3.
some fixes beforehand, though. I will need to fix
Yeah, I only
your
need 3.
situation.
Yeah.
Cal,
And
I
what kind of schedule are we going to be running this on? Because we just had an
is it
opportunity.
just
Mhm.
yeah? Is it just gonna be like whenever Miko says, "Oh, I can't do this session"?
It's up to you guys if you
We're
want
doing
to
this
try to
session?
push this out. Maybe I don't know. It's up to you guys.
I mean, this would be something we could run on whenever Miko says that he's not able to run session.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, unless somebody else wants to reschedule it or schedule it on a time frame that's available for anyone.
Right.
No, this works for me
Um,
best.
Yeah.
If I were you, I would look at doing it a little bit more often than that because of
Mhm.
how things are going to be. But that's fine.
Mhm.
As of this moment, we should keep it as is.
Okay.
And then if things change in like a week or two, then we can discuss it again.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
right.
Fantastic.